for your Gills Arena starting lineups. 6'4" guard out of Arizona, Hibachi Gilbert Arena. 6'1" guard out of Los Angeles, California, Brandon Jennings.
Yeah, that's white.
And 6'4" guard from North Carolina, Cemetery Larry, Rashad McCants. Larry. And last but not least, he is merely a host from UCLA, number 54, Josiah Johnson.
Wow.
Huddle up.
Wow.
Gills Arena on 3. 1, 2, 3. Gills Arena.
Watch it out.
Whoop, whoop. What's up, everybody? Good job. We got a nice audience today.
Make you feel a little awkward. Everybody just
We back. Hold on, let me get the wires. Get the mic out, pass the wire cutters. How everybody doing today?
Good.
Another productive day. We got the glitter. Cream shoot all in your mouth.
Facts.
Glitter. Got the OG crew here in the arena. A lot of things to discuss. MLK week. It's more than a day. What's up with you, Gil? You chilling?
Yeah, man. They don't feel it.
Well,
It's like somebody stole they stole the moment. Stole the moment on the Martin Luther King week, man.
that is.
See, Sexy Red had to apologize.
Yeah, I ain't seen no barbecues, no nothing. Not a rib sandwich, no nothing.
Some unseasoned chicken on the grill.
I seen some celebrations. Seen a lot of celebrating.
I don't know if you was invited.
My part down.
They married.
Grills and all kind of flags in the yard and all kinds of shit.
Flag,
It's called
awkward gestures, all types of shit
Liberty.
going on. All types of shit going
Flags
on.
in the yard.
But this is Gills Arena presented by Underdog. Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
So we got a lot to get into today, but before we do, we
Yeah.
still got, hold on.
Before we do,
All right, go ahead. You
I
got
came
it.
bearing gifts.
Which,
Something specific for you, my brother.
Which we got?
My brother, could you bring me the gift
LeBron
bag,
championship?
man? Can you give me the gift bag, man?
Another Lakers chip?
Yeah, it is.
Got it in the bag.
Yeah. Oh man, just little t-shirt, man.
I'll wear it. Let me
You know, man.
I'm, hold on, let me hold it
Go
up.
ahead and hold it up, man.
Merely.
We're gonna slang these. Oh, with the silhouette looking slender. Okay, thank you.
Hooks
Only
you up.
one chin
Yeah,
on
you
the,
take
one
up
chin on
2
the
letters. You
silhouette.
take up 2 letters.
I appreciate you.
Josiah, we all good now for after the 54 joke because of the shirt. We're
It's all
right?
good. No, me and Sean
We're all
always
good.
see eye to eye.
Always bearing presents, man. I like to have a good workplace, a good, healthy workplace.
I appreciate you. And I got a gift for all the viewers out there. Another legendary episode of Gills Arena presented by Underdog. So for all the fans, we still got 2 viewing options for you. Our traditional version, a vertical mobile version. Pick whichever one you want to watch. Just make sure you watch the show. And we're going to get those I'm Merely a Host t-shirts out soon. If we sell 3, it's a win for me because I'm buying 2 myself. But here's what's cracking in the arena today. Jimmy Butler continued to troll the Heat by rocking shoes with the Suns colorway. But did Phoenix just come one step closer to landing the 6-time All-Star? Yeah, he did that.
What?
He did that. Ooh. And they lost to the Blazers. That was. LeBron made his way back from the college football natty game to make some more history in a Lakers win. But how would you grade the purple and gold through the first half of the season? And who are the best pure hoopers? KD gave his top 5, and now it's time for our crew to give theirs. Before we get into all that, as always, this show is brought to you by Underdog. Go ahead and download the app, use promo code GIL, get up to $1,000 in bonus cash, plus a special pick'em. As for tonight, Mr. B has some picks up in his partner pack on the Underdog app. Let us take a look. You got Anthony Edwards higher, 19.5 points.
Yep.
Against the Mavericks. They just lost Derek Lively for a couple months, so that rim might be open. You got Kyrie Irving higher, 24.5 points, obviously to take on the Wolves. You got Giannis higher, 29.5 points. They're playing the Pelicans. That's a little.
Yeah, that game got postponed though.
Oh,
Yeah.
What happened? The snow?
The snow.
Damn. If it ain't snowing, Giannis ain't going. And SGA higher, 29.5 points versus the Jazz. So you still got 3 up there to choose from. Obviously, the Giannis pick not in the mix because that game has been postponed. It's just a little snow. Get out there and hoop. We got wildfire. We got all type of shit going on.
We canceled our games too.
But hey, we came back. We came back.
When the Lakers went back to work, I said we're going back to work.
So how's everybody feeling about Brandon's picks for tonight?
I've been cooking.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Not bad at all.
Not too shabby.
Go ahead and get your money. Mr. B gonna make sure you get paid now.
Get that, though.
You know Shea gonna have.
Huh?
You know Shea gonna get
Kyrie
31.
gonna get 25.
Kyrie, it's against Minnesota.
Yeah.
It's
He's
personal.
still- yeah, he's
like
still-
that might be
comment-
40 tonight.
Personal is 24.
40 tonight.
Nah.
With no Luka?
No Luka.
Focus is on Kyrie. Our focus is on Kyrie.
40 tonight.
And said he wanted that smoke during the playoffs last year. Quickly changed his mind. But we will see what's going on. We asked the chat if they were riding or fading with your picks, Mr. B. It is, you got 51% currently riding. It was 50-50. It jumped over 51%. So if you like these picks, want to ride with them, head over to the Underdog app, use promo code GIL, get $1,000 in bonus cash plus a special pick'em. So we have also started tracking picks since everybody got in on the partner packs. So let's take a look. Oh damn, Swaggy. You're a 24 or 29. You got 83% of your picks correct.
Okay.
You won 2.6 times your bread. Kenyon, 3 for 4, 75% of his picks. Yeah, 6 times his bread. Shot 6 for 7, 86%, 6.2 times. And Mr. B, 3 for 3, 100%.
100%. I mean, you know what I do? You know what I do in the clutch?
Never lost.
You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna go get that MVP finals.
Swaggy P.
Lead that.
To put any picks up in his partner.
Lead that.
0%, 0 to hero.
Yeah. Tonight, after tonight, 4 for 4.
Yeah.
I mean, you see that percentage up there, man.
No, that's-
yeah.
I mean-
26 more, y'all gotta go, man. I'm really comfortable with my 83.
I mean, we just getting started.
Yeah, I'm really comfortable with my 83.
I like the 6 for 7 for Rashad.
Yeah.
LOL. You gotta love it. Shout out to Underdog for blessing us, keeping this show on the air. As always, we do MostlyFans at the end of every show. If you drop a good question in the chat with your Underdog username, we use it on this program. $50 bonus to your Underdog account. If you send us a video at mostlyfansgil@gmail.com and we use that video on this program, $100 bonus to your Underdog account. And as always, we got the show live on YouTube. But if you can't watch it with us here, we got audio versions available on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast. So we got to talk some more Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler's been trolling the Heat for the past few months as he seeks to force his way out of South Beach. From dyeing his hair to the colors of his preferred trade destinations to taking indirect and direct shots at Pat Riley, Butler has let it be known that his days with the Heat are numbered. So, in his third game back from suspension, Jimmy Buckets left no doubt by rocking a Suns colorway of his signature Li-Ning JB3 shoe in a loss to the Blazers. Butler played 27 minutes in the game, scored 13 points on 4 of 9 shooting, along with 8 assists and 4 boards. Mr. B, I see you over there smiling. What are your thoughts on Jimmy Butler continuing to troll the Heat to try to force his way out of Miami? That's undeniable. That looked like Phoenix.
Yeah, for sure.
No, Gil, you're not.
What?
You're still not sold.
That's Miami Heat colorway.
Purple.
Yeah.
That's the Valley.
No, that's one of their throwback colorways.
It wasn't the one they was wearing.
I know, but I'm just saying it is part of their throwback colorways. They got the pink, that purple in it with the yellow and orange. They actually technically they do have a jersey that would match that shoe.
That jersey was not in the rotation.
But we do know. Yeah.
Look like Lakers?
Fair.
I mean, we don't got no orange, but.
You know, whatever. We can make it orange. You can do whatever you want, Jimmy.
Look.
So, Mr. Cemetery Larry, former Heat.
I mean,
like, if we was lawyers, we got them. We got you, Jimmy.
That was not the jersey they were wearing.
I know it's not the jersey they were wearing, but they do have a colorway that go exactly with that one. I'm just saying. But we know where we want to know where you want to go, big dog.
That feels like a colorway detrimental to the team.
That's funny. Detrimental to the team.
Colorway detrimental.
Yeah.
Mr. Cemetery Larry, obviously purveyor of fine t-shirts, other goods at the greatness.com website, which you can pick up right now. What do you think about Jimmy Butler rocking the Suns colorway and the Heat's loss to the Blazers?
I don't really think nothing of it. I've been off Jimmy since the emo shit.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Since the fingernail and the eyebrow paint and all that shit. And you play half the season and supposed to be the leader and you just quit on your team. And like, it's hard to root for these guys nowadays, man. It's a lot of shit that they doing is just kind of like against the code of how I grew up, how I watched the game, where I learned the game from. And then you separate the game and you got to look at these people as individuals and you be like, I don't know you well enough to judge you like that. So you can only judge them on the game. Like your approach to the game and how your character magnifies that. And these kind of antics is just not professional. This is a National Business Association. He not understanding that. And the people that's at this table that's running the ship, man, they don't play this type of shit.
So like you said, it is a business. I think Jimmy was looking for that extension. He were adamant, not giving it to him. Takes some PTO during the regular season, but has led the Heat to 2 finals appearances in his time in Miami.
Did Paul George do this shit?
Hey,
when the Clippers didn't give him that?
He went and got him.
No, he just went to go get his bread somewhere.
He ain't tripped, did he?
Yeah. Yo, I don't feel bad for Pat, like standing his ground and his ways now. Cause it's like you got to.
You gonna let a player come in here and run?
Because if not, then you're gonna get more of this. And I'm not. I mean, look, Jimmy gonna do what Jimmy's gonna do. Like, but if you don't have any structure or any Heat culture or whatever it is, then you're gonna have shit like this all the time. Trolling, playing games, and fucking with the season. So, and I mean, it go both ways. But I'm not mad at Pat for not like standing his ground, standing 10 toes down.
Which camera is my?
Go to the camera, girl, and then we have something from our producers. What you do? Camera 2.
I know people think I'm colorblind, but
let's get it back up a little bit. Back up. We got to get that focus. Whatever, It's a little inebriated. There it is.
There you go. That right there. God damn it. That's the jersey. He did wear this jersey, and that does have the colorway. God damn it.
So, Gil, our producers would like you to know.
Fuckers.
That our producers would like you to know that jersey is not a part of this year's rotation.
I didn't say this year's. I said it's part of their colorway, though.
They have worn it.
He probably just had them shoes laying around.
He was waiting.
But that's my narrative.
He was just trying to get them off.
I mean, if it was just purple and gold.
Gilly Cochran.
But
if the jersey fits, you must have quit. But
look, I mean, they at this point, I mean, what is the point of it, right? The antics at this point, right? It's going to start, like right now, kind of people are in your favor. The more you keep poking, is less likely to get done. Like why? Like at some point, a businessman will say "fuck you." Right? You don't have a non-trade clause in your contract, so. You keep fucking with me, you keep doing this, you keep trying to show me up, I will send you somewhere you do not want to be. But I don't think Jimmy gives a fuck, right? And that becomes a problem too, but I will send you somewhere that you do not want to be. Like if you're trying to win a championship and do that, I'll send your ass to Portland.
So, but here's the thing, Gil. You send me to Portland, I'll just opt out of my...
I don't give a fuck what you do.
I opt out.
I don't give a fuck what you do. I'm gonna send you there. You figure that shit out yourself. You opt out, opt in, that ain't my goddamn problem. You opt out of fucking 60, 50 million, that's your problem, not mine.
Or I just opt in and be salty, playing on a non-contender, and get that 52.
Right? There becomes a point where, you know, it's you're poking the bear, and, you know, we've seen through history where they send you to the place you don't want to go. They ask you, hey, man, where you don't want to go? I don't want to go this place. Next thing you know, you're there.
So this is a lose-lose situation then now.
If he keeps poking, because it becomes ego now, right? At some point, like, let's say now, I want to make a trade that benefits my franchise, right? But you keep showing me up, at some point, fuck the franchise, this becomes ego. And my ego's been big for a long time. And I got a couple more years, I'm gonna just flex the shit right now.
Send me anywhere but the Suns.
So can we kill the narrative that it was the Miami Heat culture that created this Jimmy Butler, Pat Riley thing? Because it ain't got nothing to do with the way they work, how hard they work, what they demand out of their players. It has everything to do with how much money Jimmy Butler wants. And if that was the case, Jimmy wouldn't have been able to stay there and take them to the finals twice if it's Heat culture. So that narrative that's being pushed, and no one wants to go to Miami
that's
because it's too hard.
That's different narratives.
Man, I'm killing that, man.
No, which narrative are you
killing that?
Which
Both
one?
of them.
You can't kill both.
Yeah, I can kill
So
all of them.
So you're killing the narrative
have a
of
spike bet.
players don't want to go there.
Yeah.
That's the narrative. That's what. Okay,
Yeah,
now tell me
kill
what.
that, because it started to bubble after this Jimmy Butler thing came. It wasn't that nobody was talking about, nobody want to go to Miami. Nah, Jimmy Butler started ruffling feathers and they think, oh, he don't want to be there because it's too tough. Nobody want to, man, stop all that. Dame was going to Miami. It got intercepted.
Traded.
It got intercepted.
Okay, so
He wanted to go to Miami.
But the narrative, there's two narratives. The narrative of Jimmy Butler, whatever he's doing, that's one narrative.
Yep.
If that's what you're killing, cool.
No, I'm not killing that. I'm killing this other narrative.
Kill the
Dame Lillard wanted to go to Miami.
You can't kill the narrative
Yes, I
of
can.
free agents wanting to go sign there.
Yes, I
because
can.
the facts is there hasn't been any free agents that signed there.
Since.
Yeah, it was signed.
It was signed and trade. No free agents.
So he strong-armed his way out there.
So the only time a free agent has signed there.
The history doesn't need us to be able to say,
Yeah, history does.
We know that Chris Bosh and LeBron James went to Miami. They chose Miami.
To team up to win a championship.
There's no reason to all that shit you're talking about.
Yeah, so your free agents that signed
Dame Lillard wanted to go to Miami.
Would be Ray Allen to win a championship. It'd be
What about Mike Miller?
Mike Miller to win a championship. That was all coordinated.
Nobody wants to go to Miami, is what you're saying.
All coordinated. Which free agents have actually went there just to go there, not to team up to win a championship?
God damn.
So that
now you're
means
moving the goalpost.
Not when Shaq.
Now you're separating everything.
No, we've all said the same thing.
No, we ain't all said shit. We all ain't said shit. You say what you say, and everybody else say what they say. You try to convince everybody to take your side and to believe what you say.
No, it just go.
That's what you do all the time. You do it all the time.
It's a fact, though. You
it's
go
not
off
a
your
fact.
feelings.
How is it a fact when the last guy I just said, Dame Lillard, wanted to go to Miami?
With Jimmy Butler, and they just went to the championship. Jimmy Butler and Bam, I can win. I can help us win a championship. We're talking about if Jimmy Butler leaves, what free agent will sign there as a free agent?
Anybody who is available that needs to go to the place.
Okay.
Anybody who needs a team to go to.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
You're talking like a superstar.
This summer, who signed?
Who's up this
Okay.
Who was up this summer?
No, the last summer we
Who was up?
Bradley Beal.
Everybody.
Who was up?
Bradley
everybody.
Beal, Clay.
Name 'em.
Bradley Beal, Clay, Dame.
Who all went to the wrong places?
I don't want to ask that.
Who all went to the wrong places?
Who signed there?
Yeah, you went to the wrong place.
I don't care about where they went.
Dame Lillard was supposed to go to Miami.
To get traded there.
You
So
got
who
DeMar,
signed there?
DeMar, James Harden, Klay Thompson.
No. Keep
None of
going.
them came to the Lakers
Keep going.
either.
No, keep going.
KCP.
It has nothing to do with the Lakers, so keep going.
LeBron stayed.
Keep going.
What are we talking about?
Keep going. We're
Buddy
talking
Hield,
about, we're
Tyus
staying on
Jones,
point.
Harkenstein.
Harkenstein, okay. Okay, how about last year?
We didn't want none of them guys.
How about last
We didn't want none of them guys.
How about last year?
So is it okay that we didn't want none
How
of them guys?
about last year?
Let me see. Let me pull the list.
Pull them up. Pull them up.
Kyrie, I think Van Vliet, Jeremy Grant, Middleton, Cam Johnson, Draymond, Miles Bridges.
Okay,
D'Lo.
how about the year before that? Come on, we can keep going. Come on. Let's keep going.
Where do you keep going?
Which
Don't
free
work that fast.
agents
So what?
have signed there?
So what? That's so what?
You're trying to-
You asked me who the last guy wanted to go to Miami. Dame Lillard wanted to go. He wasn't a free agent.
Okay.
If he was, guess where he would have wanted to go?
Let's try this again.
Okay,
Let's
so
start-
he don't want to hear that.
Okay, let's start it again. The beginning of it is
I have to
free agents do not go to Miami
weak.
unless there's a championship there.
Oh my God.
Like so when Shaq got traded there with Dwayne Wade, they lost the next year. Then free agents started coming there because that was a championship team. Okay, once that happened, nobody came there. Then
What free agents don't want to go to a championship team?
Okay, so then LeBron.
So you had to win a championship for free agents to get there and want to go there?
Okay, just-
Right? Is that what he's saying?
I'm trying to.
Is that
present-
what he's saying?
I'm trying to present it.
They
so-
wanted to go to Miami because they won a championship? So
I'm trying to present it so you can actually hear it. So then so when Shaq them didn't win after they
first year.
disbanded, nobody went there.
Nobody went
No good free agent went there. Then LeBron, Dwayne Wade teamed up.
it was a 4-year gap.
Right? They teamed up. Right?
years. It's a 3-year
They teamed up. So Mike Miller, all of them were going there. They all said they were going in. Okay, they went there
Why did they say they were going there?
because they were teaming up to win a championship.
Oh.
Okay,
So they could have went anywhere.
They were going to New York.
They could have went anywhere.
Okay, so they were.
Why did they go to Miami?
Because they were going to New York. They were end up going to New York where he had his press conference. He was going to New York.
Dwayne Wade, please adjust this guy.
Let me try it again.
Because he act like he was
Okay,
there.
are you going to let me talk? They were going to New York where he did his press conference from Steve. Whose house was he at?
So he was at Greenwich, Connecticut at the Boys and Girls Club. That was the...
Where he did
was
it.
that?
Okay.
Yeah.
So what happened is they signed who?
The Knicks signed the Amari Stoudemire.
And they didn't have no plans with Amari Stoudemire.
This is not what Dwayne Wade said in his
Okay,
podcast.
so they decided-
You're making up shit.
So they decided to move.
You're making up shit.
So they decided.
What he does.
So they decided to move, and that's where they picked Miami, right? So they all went to Miami. Now, who came there? What free agents came there once they were in championship mode? Okay, now when LeBron left and it wasn't champions anymore, what free agents did they get this time? None. So Jimmy Butler and Bam and Hero took that team to the championship. So Dame, I want to get traded there. I think I can win a championship there with them. You add me with that rest of that crew, I can win a championship. So yes, that is a valuable, but in that meantime, what free agents have signed there since?
What free agents is signed to the
This
San
has-
Antonio Spurs?
This has nothing to do
What
with San
about
Antonio
what
Spurs.
about what about the Detroit Pistons?
But you
what
said-
about all the other
But you're
teams who
saying-
you could say the same thing for?
But we're saying, you said
What are
you're
you
getting
talking
rid
about?
of this narrative
Yes.
for a reason. So I'm giving you the layout.
You're trying
so
to
you
go
don't need
against
to bring,
me.
You don't need to
I'm trying to go against.
No, you don't need to bring in any other team. We're talking about this
Yes,
team.
I do. I need to compare it.
What are you comparing?
I'm comparing the cultures.
narrative is
I'm
about-
comparing the cultures, and I'm comparing the free agents that went there when they won championships. Like you say, oh, the championships draws you here.
No.
Mike Miller only went there because they were winning. So
There
same
were-
thing
there-
with San Antonio.
No.
Whoever went to Dallas. Oh,
That's-
you went to Dallas because what?
But
They
that's
had
not-
a championship team. Jason Kidd, Tyson
But that's
Chandler,
not the
Vince
narrative.
Carter, Sean Marion.
That has-
All these guys went to Dallas. But it has nothing to do with the fact that the Heat culture was bringing in free agents. He don't want to say they validated because, oh, they were chasing something. They were chasing. What team is not chasing a fucking championship?
What player?
What team?
I'm talking about player.
Now you're talking about play.
I've been talking about player. Duh, that's what this whole argument's about.
No, it's about Heat
players.
culture, nigga. It's not
Which-
about team. It's not about players. It's about Heat culture. We've been talking about Heat and teams the whole time. Now you want to switch it.
I've been
catching you
saying
in real time.
Is a
We're
free
catching
agent
you in
a
real
player
time,
or
bro.
a team?
You know these people move fast with
A
this
free
video
agent
shit.
is a player. Which free agents outside of the window
go
of
to
a
what
championship
team?
wanted to go to Miami?
Team. Miami's the team.
Miami.
Team.
Which free agents?
Team.
Do you have no
Mike
name?
Miller. You just named them.
When
You
they-
just said they go in there because they're chasing a
We
championship.
all teamed up to go win a championship.
Yeah, so it don't count.
Now, when
So
there-
does that not count?
Those are the two instances.
Does it not count?
I put that in the argument.
Does it not count?
Outside of those two,
Why are you
which
outside
players-
of those two? Include those
Which
two.
players have went there to go play
Ray
in
Allen.
Miami?
Ray Allen,
to win
Mike
a championship.
Miller.
To win a championship.
To
Now,
win the
which
championship.
players-
So now, I can't
So-
say no names.
Because there's no name.
There is. I just
When
named
they
them.
haven't been in
I
championship
just
mode.
named names.
No, you're naming like. But
I'm naming names that you don't want to accept because you can't win without it.
But you're using part of my.
No,
argument.
I'm not.
I'm saying these are the two incidents where
terrible at
actual
arguing,
free
bro.
agents win.
You're terrible.
When there's no championship in mode, which great free agents have actually went to Miami to play in Miami?
Well, you're not in championship mode. What are you talking about?
You think the year that Shaq and Dwayne Wade and them lost that year, so you think the next year, you think that was a championship mode?
Yes, and that's how they got
But how though?
Posey. They got Posey. They got Posey. They got Gary Payton.
Right.
And they got Antoine Walker.
Right.
That's why they went there. Just like Lakers.
But they had just lost the year before, so what makes you think, like, just because
them two was playing, so we're just gonna add our talents and we should be able to champ. Just like when the Lakers came, when Lakers and Kobe had that, and Gary Payton went there, Brian Russell went there, and Carmelo went there. Like, right? That's where they went to try to win that chip. Just like with LeBron and D Wade matched up. Mike Miller turned down the money in New York. If you go Google it, New York offered him money. He turned it down because they already knew where they were going. Mike Miller was on my team that year, so I know what they were doing. He was our free agent.
But
So we know who
What year
came.
you talking about?
Huh?
What year you talking about? Because Mike was on my team in 2010.
What team were you on?
Minnesota.
When he signed that deal? When he signed to go to Miami, he came from the Wizards.
2011.
He came from the Wizards.
So he went from
Right.
Miami, from Minnesota to the Wizards?
Let me pull it up.
Because Mike was on our team.
He was the Wizards 09-10, then went from the Wizards to Miami Heat.
Yeah, so he left for us. Then.
Okay, so again, okay.
To Mike.
Glad
But
you-
listen.
So the money they offered him, he turned that down and then went to Miami for cheap.
Free agency.
So that's
Free
how they-
agency, Mike Miller went to Miami. He chose the Miami Heat culture.
he chose LeBron
A place
James, the
where
Wade,
they had
Wade, and
already
Bosh.
won with Shaq and Dwayne Wade before LeBron James ever thought of going there. So they were already a championship organization. I, Mike Miller, would like to go see what's going on down here at this sauce. Oh, that has to do that. You have to make it about something else than what it is.
So
Actually is Mike Miller went down to Miami in free agency.
So who was Mike Miller's agent? Oh shit! Was that LeBron? Is it Clutch? Was it back then? Was Mike Miller part of their group? Yes or no?
You Google
Right.
us.
Yes. He turned down what did y'all offer him? See, $56-60 million that year, and he turned it down to go team up with. Same reason Haslam turned his money down from Dallas and Milwaukee because he was waiting for them to sign. And he was going to take.
Oh,
whatever
really?
was left.
It had nothing to do with Heat culture?
No.
No, okay.
When Heat culture, they lost. They didn't make the playoffs the last 3-4 years.
Let's let UD answer that
Talking
question.
about?
Let's not let Gilbert answer the question for UD. Let's let UD answer the question. Why I stayed in Miami? I'm from here.
Well, let's
because they had a chance to win a championship?
let's keep this moving.
He already won a championship.
Let's spin this back forward to the current
making-
He had
situation.
already won.
He's getting offered $40
He
million
had already won a
and
championship.
signed for 9.
I'm already champion.
Let's spin it back to the current situation
million.
going on in
Why did I
Miami.
stay?
Because we have a
Because I'm a
winner.
champion
We
in
have-
a championship organization.
We have LeBron
And I love
James,
what we
what's
got
the
going
name?
here.
So they could. So why
did he stay after LeBron
So why
left?
didn't he
Why did
sign his contract?
Why did he stay after LeBron left?
Why didn't he sign his contract first then?
Why did he stay after
Why
LeBron
didn't
left?
he sign his contract first then? He got offered $40 million. Why didn't he sign first?
Why did he take
Because
less?
he couldn't. He didn't want to
Why did
take
he
up all
take
the money.
less? Why did he
didn't
take
want to
less?
take up all the money, dog.
He
Stop
wanted
acting
to
like you're
stay.
talking to these people.
He wanted to stay
I had-
in Miami.
What did it? Is the report right? They had to take a
Who was
pay
the
cut.
report?
They took who took a pay cut to get Haslam because they needed to get him to the $13 million, even though he was being offered 42. It was part of the plan.
Did he leave?
No,
He stayed.
but it still doesn't. It still
Does he
doesn't.
vouch for his coach?
It
Does he
still
vouch for the Heat
doesn't
coach?
back your argument. Which free agent? You still got to. Which free agent?
Does he stay at Bron and them?
No.
don't stay there?
Huh?
Does he stay at Bron and them? Don't stay there?
No.
He
So-
stayed regardless. He's been there the whole time. He never left.
Let's shift it to
Who
2025.
say no if?
2025 current Miami Heat. We asked the chat, is Jimmy trolling the Heat? Over 3,000 votes, 87% said yes. We also asked the chat, should free agents want to go to Miami? 58% said no. Apparently some of y'all have never been to South Beach, but
That's how strong
You
the
also
narrative
said
is.
it-
Yeah,
every
strong
player-
that
Every
narrative
player
is.
done said the same name.
Ain't no
Prison
every
with the
player
ocean view.
said shit. Every player ain't played for Miami. What are you talking about?
Only the players that play for Miami.
What are you talking about? What are we talking about? Andre Iguodala just sat there and said, man, it made me a better player and a businessman to this day. The tail end of my career needed to be in Miami.
The tail end.
Iggy did go after he got moved to the Grizzlies, but
He was already.
Mr. B, question for you. We see all the Jimmy Butler antics. It don't seem like it's going to help or hurt his trade value, as you guys have previously said. You know what you're getting with Jimmy Butler. Are Heat better off not playing Jimmy Butler until they can get a trade done?
No, you got to play him. I mean, you might as well. I mean, the season's cooked anyway. So it's not like if you don't play him or you play him, so you might as well just play him. I mean, as a businessman, I'm just playing him. If he want to go out there and just, have his numbers looking like the way it is, then that's on him.
So he currently 21-21 on the season, 9th in the East, but only, 2.5 games out of the 5th spot. So you can't throw in the towel just yet with it, but if you know you're getting a Jimmy Butler who's not motivated,
I mean, if
only
you don't
take 7-9 shots a game, whatever it may be.
I mean, if you don't play, then it look like you're throwing in the towel. So, might as well just play him. That's on him if he want his numbers to look like that. So,
And you got 15 days before the trade deadline.
but as a businessman, I'm just, hey, now while we paying you, gonna play.
Gil, you agree or disagree?
I agree.
Throw his ass out there.
What are you gonna do? Let him sit on the bench for free? I gotta pay him either way. So go on. I don't give a fuck what you get. It's your brand. And if you want to go out there and go 0 for 5 and take 2 shots, that's you. I don't give a fuck. I mean, you got opponents that's gonna be coming after you. That's your pride.
And I just feel like he put himself in this position. So now it's just like if I'm Pat Riley, I'm just like, yeah, go ahead.
Or Mickey Harrison. Jimmy's met with both. I think is
Go ahead. Go do what
Shams
you
and other
want, man.
insiders echo the
Listen,
same sentiments. Trade me.
When we find something that sound good, then hey. Until then, if you want to average 9 points, 11 points.
Rashad, do you think Heat are better off playing or not playing Jimmy Butler till they can try and get a trade done?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm off, dude. Like I said, I'm off, dude. Just the integrity of the game.
Yeah.
The approach, all that, like you letting all that get in the way of camaraderie. You know what I'm saying? Even when you leave your teammates, leave on good terms, bro, with the teammates, not with the coaches and all that shit is cool, but when you got dudes looking at you like, yo, you quitting on us on this, over this?
So you said it was a National Business Association. Does that business work on both sides though? Or should all?
Who runs the business? Whose business is it?
But who keeps the business thriving? I understand exactly what you're saying. The Heat run this, but
But what?
Jimmy, you keep our business thriving.
Next.
And see culture. But
Next. You don't think there's no more Jimmy Butlers out there?
No, that's fair. Moral of the story: give LeBron back his chocolate.
And he
chip
wouldn't
cookies.
give D
mean,
Wade.
I get
he
both
wouldn't-
sides.
He wouldn't
It's
give
just
D
he
Wade
playing with the
that
wrong one, though.
distinction, bro.
Yeah.
I get both sides. He's just playing with the wrong one.
But it's still your pride. It's still your legacy.
Yeah, no, for
Right?
sure.
You know what I mean? It's not like people are gonna look back 10 years from now and say, oh my God, they were going through this turmoil and this is what you average. No, they're gonna look at, oh shit, this is a horrible year. It's your legacy. These are the years where you're trying to calculate stuff for the Hall of Fame. Right? Right? So this is what you gotta stand on as a player, as a man. Like the motherfuckers that you're playing against, do not give 2 shits about what you and Pat Riley's going on.
Yep.
If Jimmy Butler's playing half-ass 25%, I'm taking advantage of it. It's just somebody I ain't gotta worry about tonight. But I'm gonna go at him full speed. Yeah. We gonna see what he gonna do. Yeah. It becomes like no one cares. Yeah. No one's like, oh man, Jimmy Butler, I'm gonna take it easy on you.
We sympathize with you,
Motherfucker,
Jimmy.
like,
I'm not
hurt dog right now. I'm going for 40. Fuck him.
Shit, which is good.
And see if you turn up.
Which is cool, because he make 52, or he got 52. I'm looking at it like, shit, bust his ass.
Player option
The
coming.
disgusting part is, if he playing like this when he on this team, and he go get on another team and he start playing crazy, that's just disgusting, bro.
I mean, I just think about it when Kobe was going through his shit with the Lakers. He was still hooping.
Dame was
still
going
trying-
through it with Portland. He was
Portland
still hooping. He showed up.
You know?
They have that
Gil
cat
just
issue.
Gil just hates Miami because they never wanted him.
Gil, do you hate Miami because they never wanted you?
I was a free agent the year Dwayne Wade got drafted, and Miami was after me to make him the 1 and 2. I am Cuban, so obviously they
Afro-Cuban.
wanted me in Miami.
Gilbert Arriba, as he's also
I
known.
took the Washington route.
So the Heat wanted to give you the bread.
$55 million.
Gilbert, you are Cuban.
That's where they capped it off at.
Heavy Cuban population.
That's,
Do you ever
So-
regret not having a backcourt?
so what ended up happening is, if you're a Heat fan, I mean, I'm pretty sure you've seen the articles back then. I signed with Washington, and they signed Lamar Odom.
Gilbert Arriba.
But they were trying to, but they brought in Dwayne, they drafted Dwayne Wade, and they didn't know if he was going to be the 1 and the 2, so it would have been a nice little combo.
Do you ever regret not going to the Heat?
Yeah, and what made your decision?
Because when I went to talk to Abe Poland in Washington, he said, the MJ shit happened, so he was like, I need someone to come in here and play so people will stop talking about MJ. If you can do that for me, like these people stop talking about MJ around here, and you can change that, I'm indebted to you for life.
Shout out A. Poland.
I treat you like my son.
You packed that thing too.
So I end up, going there, and so when I got hurt, and they was like, yo, his knee's not gonna be the same. He said, you lived up to your word. I'm paying you.
The business side of it.
That's the business side, yeah.
So we asked the chat, should the Heat bench Jimmy Butler before trading him? 61% said no. So we talked about Jimmy wearing the Suns colorway. And speaking of the Suns, Phoenix made an interesting trade on Tuesday that may have helped them get closer to landing Jimmy Butler. Let's take a look. Suns sent a 2031 unprotected first-round pick to the Jazz for 3 first-round picks, with the Suns acquiring the least favorable first of the Cavs or Wolves in 2025, along with the least favorable first of the Cavs, Wolves, or Jazz in 2027, and also in 2029. When I first saw this trade, I was a little perplexed. How can you trade 1 first for 3?
Yeah, that's why I stopped.
I was like,
I'm
what?
good.
I had to hit up Steve. He sent me the Bobby Marks video. I watched that. I still don't know what the fuck was going on. How you trade 1 for 3? But I think the thought process being with the Jazz, they've got a stockpile of picks, right, from the Donovan Mitchell, Rudy Gobert trades. So the thought process being in 2031, if the Suns are ass, that turns into a top 5 pick. Danny Ainge looks like a genius.
What year?
2031. So, like I said, they've been sitting on a bunch of those firsts that they got for the Donovan Mitchell to the Cavs trade and the Rudy Gobert to the Wolves trade. And despite that, Utah still has 11 first-round picks in the next 7 years. So before the move, the Suns only had a 2026 second-round pick from the Nuggets at their disposal, but now have 3 first-rounders in the next 5 drafts to help make some moves. Phoenix.
Wait. So all the weakest teams, just the weakest cities, got the most draft picks?
Danny Ainge, we're getting a little bit
OKC and Utah.
Nets got a bunch too, I think, just sitting there lurking.
You mean Brooklyn?
Yeah.
That's fine.
So what it means, though, is they'll likely get the Cavs pick this year, which, if things keep trending the way it is, that'll be 29, 30, somewhere in that range. So basically, bottom of the first round, in addition to 2 more picks. Phoenix currently 21-21, 10th in the West, only 3 games behind the Clippers for the 5th seed, though. So do you guys respect the Suns for mortgaging their future to make a win-now move?
Devin Booker still being young, Kevin Durant still playing the way he's playing. If you're trying to bring in Jimmy Butler in that locker room with his personality, right, how he plays the game, that's probably exactly what they need to get them over the hump. His durability is the same as, somebody he's coming in for. So, missing games is still going to be questionable for the group. But, if they think he fits better than Beal, then, you might as well just, make the trade.
Yeah. So, obviously some hurdles into getting that deal done. But before we get to that, Mr. Cemetery Larry, I got to know, do you respect the Suns for moving that 2031 pick? We've seen other teams, Warriors, saying we don't want to mortgage our future to build a win-now team now. Lakers seem to be headed in that same trajectory, not making any moves other than trading D'Lo for Black and Miles, a.k.a. Dorian Finney-Smith, and Shake Milton. Little D'Lo.
It's confusing to me right now what win now means because everyone seems to be in the last 5 years making moves to win now, and none of them.
Winning, and nobody's winning.
Nobody's winning now. Nobody's been winning now.
Except for the Celtics.
Except for the teams that's been around together long enough to understand each other. Milwaukee was around these 4 years together before they won. Denver, 5 years I think they was together. Boston been together forever. The last 3 teams has won, been together. And before Milwaukee was Lakers, the bubble, 2021, 2020. Then the Lakers.
Same thing with Toronto. All they did was
just add Kawhi, right? Everybody had been together, right? So now this win, it's this social media. It's a social media league.
And then even before that, Cavs and Warriors.
And they've been together. They was building free agents coming in, building from the foundation, right? So you look at it now, you're like, win now? What the fuck does that mean? Oh, we're gonna bring KD and Bradley Beal to Phoenix with Devin Booker.
That was a win now move.
Right?
Did not win.
But where did Devin Booker take them? By himself.
No, yeah, Chris Paul.
He got there. He got there.
Yeah.
Looked up and seen the confetti coming down like, damn.
I was there.
Almost, yeah.
Imagine if I had
I was at a game as
KD.
well.
Imagine if I had Bradley Beal. Let's give him that. Let's give him Bradley Beal. Let's give him KD to see if we get the. Man, it was worse off. It's been worse off since. Luka, Kyrie, this should go all the way. How long we got to wait for this shit to happen?
Wait, what you mean they should go all the way?
As soon as we put them together.
They went to the finals. Yeah. Kyrie and Luka.
Second year.
The hell?
Remember, he came in halfway through the year.
But just remember, look, this is immediate. This is popcorn. We like, hey, Kyrie gonna be there. We not looking 5 years down the line. It's immediate because of how good the guys are. Kawhi, James Harden, Paul George, right away, as soon as they got them 3, we like, yo, they should. Paul George is on a whole nother fucking team now. $50 million.
We did hear that.
Come on, man. And then you got Shea by himself taking a bunch of college kids up to the promised land. He telling them motherfuckers, shut up, sit down, be quiet back there, nigga. Fucking doing an interview, don't you niggas hear me talking? Now, what question what you had to ask me?
These kids.
Man, you know what I'm saying? This is the kind of league we got now where this is what we watching. All the real vets are supposed to be holding it down, moving around, trying to figure out where they can be called the big 3.
I think they make too many big name moves, not realizing little tweaks. Is like you have your core, and it's just these little tweaks you make on the role player side, right? They're moving star players when it's the glue guys that puts everything in pieces, right? Where when you look at Boston, you have your main 2 guys, right? You're bringing in a solid veteran with leadership that plays D, right? You lost Marcus Smart. And you upgraded a Marcus Smart.
Porzingis.
And then you steal Porzingis.
Steal him.
Right? So that's, those are the type of deals you do. Don't cost you much, right? When you pull it off, and then you end up.
You get Porzingis for nothing.
Go back to letting.
You get Porzingis for nothing.
Like if they trade Jimmy Butler for Beal, I don't know if it improves them. It just keeps you right there just with a new name.
Yep.
Like that you need other pieces that stabilizes the group. Like
those 2 guys, Booker and KD, are looking around like, yeah, Jimmy Butler, cool, we know what he can do, but man, we need the intangible shit. We need this other shit. We losing on the offensive glass. We need another big that can go get the glass. We need defense.
Well, that's why they need to get back to letting GMs do their job.
So, talking about Jimmy Butler, both Jimmy Butler and Sons have let it be known, and they're rocking with each other. Plenty of other hurdles in getting that done, as you guys mentioned. Bradley Beal having a no-trade clause and all the leverage on his side to either stay with the Suns or go to the team of his choosing. So Erez talks about if this deal does happen, it would need to be a 3, 4, potentially 5-team trade with a lot of different moving pieces. The Suns now having those 3 first-round picks that they can move. But ultimately, Beal got to waive his no-trade clause to get it going. So if they can't get that deal done for Jimmy Butler, what other players around the league should the Suns consider trading for if they want to actually be in win-now mode? Like you guys mentioned, there's other options around. Jimmy Butler, not necessarily the only. You got guys like Zach LaVine. You got Pelicans who are more.
I mean, why just the Suns? What about Milwaukee?
I thought there was I thought there was a big trade.
A mega trade.
The mega trade where Jimmy's going there, right, and Beal's going to Milwaukee.
There's been.
And he's saying he will.
Who told you that?
And he said he won't use his trade clause. He'll lift his trade clause if you get him to Milwaukee. Did I just dream that shit, or is that?
There's talks about it.
No. Oh, okay, I was just.
It's a couple mega trades.
Some blockbuster, if you want to call
Bradley
them
Beal
that.
help us?
Yeah.
How?
Yeah, how?
Because
we're not in the same situation like the Suns?
No. You have a Giannis.
Right.
The Suns have a KD.
Right.
Yeah, but y'all have a Giannis that he demands stuff, right? So what ends up happening is the reason you guys are not where you were is because your number 2 option back then, Chris Middleton, now is your 3rd, but he is not where he used to be, right? Not because of his skill fell off, his body fell off, right? So he's not as impactful as he used to be. And I think that's what's actually hurting the team is that your 3rd option can't be as dominant. You remember he was the half-court mid-range. He was the guy who kind of glued it all together, and that's what they don't have.
So you think that Bradley Beal's been impactful with the Suns as a 3rd option?
If he averages if Beal averages 18, think about he's averaging 18. His 18 in Milwaukee.
Averaging right now?
It was like 12 or 13.
His 18 in Milwaukee is a big fucking difference.
Okay.
Like remember, that's the 3rd option 18. That's a different. That's like the old Drew Holiday. You know what I mean? Like they need his 18. Because right now it's just 2 guaranteed.
But just remember, when they were scoring less then, they were scoring less per game. And everybody, when Milwaukee was playing good and they was winning, they were scoring less because they had Drew, they had Brook, they wasn't scorers, it was just Giannis and Middleton. Now that they got...
Well, Giannis, Middleton, Drew was the 3rd option.
That's what I'm saying, but
Drew
he wasn't a dynamic scorer for them as a 3rd option. Now you look at 3rd option, Middleton, if he's still that, 13.
13, 5 assists, 4 rebounds in 18 games so far this season, playing about 24 minutes per game.
Yeah, so
still recovering from the bilateral
you add
ankle surgery.
5 points, and you say, all right, is Brad giving us the defense we was missing from Drew Holiday?
But it's better defense than Middleton right now.
It definitely is.
Yeah, but we need defense like you said, like Drew Holiday. Like, is he going to be able to do that? Because if we match up against Boston, okay, Bradley Beal is guarding Jason Tatum.
He's gonna guard Jason Tatum.
Okay.
Remember that's so he's
okay.
Drew Holiday.
And then
that
who's
leaves who was the number 2?
Who's
shooting
guarding Jalen Brown?
Jalen Brown will be probably Giannis.
No, who's the 3? 2. Who's the 2-3? Gary Trent?
No, your 2 is the shooter. Jordan.
White boy?
White boy.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dirty Bird.
Green?
Yeah, he's gonna guard
Is he
White.
coming off the bench though? He's not.
What? So it's one of those.
I don't know who the 2 for.
I'm just gonna.
Gary Bird.
They're gonna stick Giannis on Jalen Brown.
No, Giannis
Giannis
got to
playing
guard.
before. He'll guard Tatum before Brown.
Giannis got. Yeah.
No, he's gonna. That's
Who
Lopez.
guards?
Giannis is the 4, right?
Oh no, because Derek White start.
Derek White
That's
start.
who's
White,
yeah.
Holiday, Brown, Tatum, Porzingis.
Yeah. So I'd rather put Giannis on
Tatum.
Giannis on Brown because he plays stronger.
Okay.
So I'd rather try to keep that strength on him so he don't try to play bully basketball.
What do you mean stronger?
Like when he drives, he's a lot stronger.
Then who?
Tatum.
Oh.
So I don't want Giannis guarding Tatum, and then you have Bradley Beal trying to get posted up.
I think that's what Steve Kerr was saying too. He's like, yeah, we need somebody stronger in here.
Jason Tatum, I'm sorry. I support you if that means anything to you.
They out here.
That ain't no slander.
They got a back-to-back.
They're stronger, man. He's just
about to go
stronger.
0-2.
Need somebody
They about to go
stronger.
0-2 out here in LA.
Need somebody who can box him out. Need somebody who can box him out. Box him out, Jalen Brown.
Mr. B, Tatum in LA right now. He said he was looking for you, but he couldn't get out to Woodland Hills.
Oh, this
Too much
trainer
traffic.
was out here.
Too much
He's gonna
traffic.
pull up.
Scared to wear
That's
new
not-
brands.
He said
They scared to wear new brands.
So, Jason Tatum, Jalen Brown, you are in LA. Open invite to pull up. We don't care about no game. We got one more show tomorrow.
But
we'll put you on the security.
You know what? I don't like the mid-season trades like that with teams that's in the hunt.
Yeah.
Especially like in that position.
You gotta be, like mid-season trades, man. You're looking for the one right person. It's a rare like.
You don't think Jimmy Butler would fit us better?
I'm not mad at either one of them.
I do.
I'm gonna just be honest.
I do, because he's more defensive minded.
Yeah, I'm not
I think
mad at
Jimmy,
either
just because he went to Marquette and I think that's somewhere he.
Yeah, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at either one.
I just don't want him to end up looking like, and not that this is a bad look, but for Jimmy, like end up like how Jay Crowder was when he was in Milwaukee. Because Jay could have done more. I think Jay's a better player, but he was regulated to just be that guy that's out there behind there, like cleaning up shit.
Nah, Jimmy's more of a, like, come on.
More of a what? That's the old Jimmy.
Nah, Jimmy's
This new Jimmy, the dude we see him running around?
Nah, Jimmy's still a dog, bro.
Huh?
Jimmy's still a dog. Like,
Dyeing his hair and shit.
But if you're the Suns, Bucks, whoever, seeing the situation that's going on in Miami, how are you gonna think that, damn, this could happen to me down the road?
Exactly.
I'm like,
there's no assurance in that.
his chances is better with either team, though, Bucks or Suns.
yeah, on paper right now.
Jimmy.
Now
Like
he
his,
is there.
like his chance. So down the road, it wouldn't even. First of all, you couldn't even do that because you playing with guys who actually have a ring.
Like,
So you
like,
don't
you
think
can't
they
go to
gonna play that?
Milwaukee
They
and tell
ain't playing
Giannis,
that.
like, you know, such and such. You can't go to the Suns and tell KD. No. You got to fall in line.
I think the winner of this, if this trade actually happens, the winner will be Milwaukee Bucks. Because whoever they get, it's actually an upgrade physically
Okay.
for Middleton. Like he's only playing 24 minutes. You're
Right.
like that's you're trying to win a championship. I mean,
He's
But who
still
else we
working
gotta
his
give
way
up?
back,
I know,
right?
but
That's-
what I'm saying is
but you
he's
can't
still-
take that risk and
Where
wait.
does he end up though? He
Yeah,
ends
two
up
ain't-
in Phoenix or
No,
in Miami?
Miami. Because he had 2 ankle injuries
though?
and knees, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Said he had to relearn how to walk this offseason after having surgery on both
he did
ankles.
great. He did great, but at this moment in time,
He's solidified.
you're gonna.
Yeah, he
in the
got a
Bucks jersey.
Mike read it. He just freak injuries. That's just too much, man.
Also
we
has
know how good he can be, how good he is, but it's like
Also has a player option after this season, so
So is that all we have to give up? Would just be him, or is it somebody else?
probably gonna sprinkle some more stuff in there. I think he's set to make
But
make it 32 this year, make 34 next
You gotta
year.
get rid of Brook, bro. He ain't doing it, bro.
But who's our big?
Giannis is your big.
Put Giannis at the 5?
I mean, you can bring somebody else in, but you just got that. He not doing it, man.
Nurk potentially. I'm just
Nurk would be cool. He just not doing it.
Is
We can't be letting these kind of guys fly under the radar. Like he's supposed to be doing
Is
it.
Bobby Portis?
He not
a starter?
Man, Bobby, he supposed to be a starter.
Like I mean, he can't guard 5s. He can't play 5. I mean, what is Lopez really? He can shoot the 3 too, right?
Yep.
So what makes him any different than Lopez? Like if they said, all right, Lopez sit down
He
and
block
Bobby,
shots.
what's who?
Brook block shots. He a shot blocker.
Yeah.
Niggas drive the lane still?
Yeah. He be
Oh,
blocking. He be beat shit
Yeah,
up.
I ain't
That's the
see that.
only thing
I
use him
ain't
for,
really
is
see
block.
much layups. I mean,
Because he don't rebound. He
He
don't
don't-
do nothing else.
so
but
Porter
just
started
be-
5 of the 40 games this season, so very, very sparingly.
at the 5? At the 4?
He probably
I mean, Giannis,
four.
where he coming for Giannis? Like the way Giannis play, Giannis can play 5 if he wants to.
You know, I hear you.
Right?
I hear you.
I think they play him at the 5 and Porter's at the 4 sometimes. They play him at the 4.
My thing is matching up with Boston.
That's yeah.
That's what I think it should be. Giannis matched up with Porzingis. They go small.
Listen, I can
Put
tell you
Bobby,
this.
or put Bobby on.
If you get Jimmy Butler or Bradley Beal, I'm taking Bucks.
Over the Celtics.
The reason is this. The X factor is Giannis. Giannis don't play that game. Y'all have a series where you shoot 12 for fucking 52. Giannis fucked y'all up then.
Yeah.
Because he ain't taking threes no more. He's posting up and getting to that free throw line. So a guy who's shooting about 68 from the 2, you can't have one of those nights against against them.
Yep.
You're gonna literally, if you're shooting
Yep.
50-something threes against Giannis,
Yep.
you better be stopping him.
Yeah. But how many
Like you literally gotta hold him at like 46% to still win that game. If he's sitting there attacking the whole time, going for layups, dog, you can't win.
And you running down.
Mathematically, you can't win that game.
And you running down, shooting, motherfucker. You come down, shoot, miss.
Yep.
Giannis 2. Shoot, miss again. Giannis 2 more and 1. 5 point.
But
twist.
how many games do you reasonably expect the Celtics to have like that if that's what you're banking on in a 7-game series?
I mean, they
Okay,
gonna keep
if
doing it.
Giannis was on the Dallas team, and the way they were shooting the ball still, how they shot the ball in that Dallas game, like you have a guy who's not going to be playing the 3-point, and you shooting 50 of them, they shooting 30. Mathematically, you're winning if you make more, right? He's not. He's free throws and layups. You gotta be shooting in the 40, 45 to 60% just to keep up with his guaranteed damn near 2s and free throws.
So if we know they're going to shoot 52 threes, we don't know the percentage that they're going to shoot. What's our defensive strategy? $52, we know. We know they shooting 52 tonight. They gonna shoot them. What is our strategy to stop this from happening?
But do you want them to?
That's why I asked
Do you
the
want
question.
them to shoot threes, or you
Can
want
you
them to
handle the 2s? If my strategy is take them off the line
And we going over it.
and we go into the we reach them at the rim. We meet them at the rim, everything at the rim, take them off the line. Now, what kind of game are we playing at this point? No threes.
They uncomfortable.
They uncomfortable. Who's making 2s? Who's doing 2 dribble pull-ups? One guy on that team. Jalen Brown.
Jason Tatum.
He's making layups.
2 dribble pull-up. He'll get in the midi. 2 dribble.
Yeah, Jason
fade
Tatum
on
shoot
you.
jumpers, but Brown getting to the lane.
He gonna get in the lane. He the only one. Everybody else uncomfortable.
Yeah, they're gonna be tripping.
They gonna be trying to step, side step, No, we stay down.
If I'm gonna push anybody to the lane, I'm pushing probably Derek White.
Derek White.
I'm gonna push Derek White, Al Horford, and Porzingis. Just
All
run them
day.
off the line.
All day.
Make them, just run them off the line.
Hauser, Pritchard, run them off.
Yeah, just run them off the line. Right. The only person, and me, if Pritchard comes in the game, I'm gonna treat him like Barrera.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna treat him like Jason Terry.
Absolutely.
I'm doubling him with every pick and roll.
Every time. Make him give it up.
I'm just.
We're not taking a chance.
Because I know.
Play one-on-one.
I know you're in here to do one thing, right?
Yeah.
Get buckets, right? So my scouting report when Pritchard comes in the game, we're gonna treat him like a starter.
Yep.
That is trying to hurt us. Trap him.
Trappy.
Yo, did I just hear you show respect to Peyton Pritchard, a.k.a. P. Ray?
Yeah.
Why would not?
He nice, bro.
He
What are you talking about? Pritchard wasn't the
I
person
know.
I was talking about. It was two. It was a
Okay,
combo.
okay.
He put the combo on
He
there. and
wanted to
not go
know.
at him.
He wanted to know what's wrong with me being in the game, Gil. What your energy like?
But it changes if they get a third solid guy that can put the
Either
ball
one.
in the basket.
Either one. I forgot because Bradley Beal played defense too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He will guard.
Well, that's why I asked that question, because it's like, how many teams have defensive discipline to run guys off the lane, run them off the three-point line, still get back into play, get the rebound, play good, solid basket? I just don't see that shit. It's like a fantasy in my mind of like, this is how we gonna guard it. They not gonna get none of this shit off tonight, and we gonna rebound, we gonna go. And you never see it. Step back, it's shot 50 step backs tonight.
It's like playing against Phoenix Suns, right? You just figure slide, and somebody chuck that shit, right? Right? Somebody chuck it, you good. And the time when they pass the ball 7 times around, you look stupid because you're like, oh, damn.
They shot the last
Come on,
two.
man. You're making me look bad on defense, bro.
Execute, man.
You just pass, shot the ball, man.
Now I gotta run around and
We
chase
get the ball back. Now you're sitting there. I gotta close out. You done dribble twice. Now I gotta snap back and
Nobody wanna do that.
Nobody, because this offense is quick offense where I don't really have to give much effort because you already chucked it.
And you can see that in the demeanor of everybody out there playing defense. They like, oh, you shoot it already.
Shoot
bro.
it already.
Shoot it. Go ahead, man, so we can get the rebound. We don't
So
wanna
going on record, if Milwaukee Bucks get either one, we going to the finals.
Yeah.
And you coming to Milwaukee to come watch that.
Milwaukee in another city that's prominent.
No. Underdog.
Like
very
if
heavy
New
in
York, like if
Wisconsin.
New York is playing like what?
No.
Like if if Bucks is playing like New York, yeah, I go to New York.
No. If Bucks play, when Bucks meet Boston in the Eastern Conference Finals, come to Game 6 and watch us win.
I'm in Boston.
No, in Milwaukee.
In Milwaukee, Gil.
They don't-
Underdog very active in Wisconsin.
No, they don't serve food after 5:30 p.m.
Where?
In Milwaukee, the city closed down.
Bro, you gotta relax. Don't talk about the 414 like that. Don't do that.
Don't the city got a curfew?
No.
All right, well,
No, they got a curfew for black people. When the street lights come on, everybody get inside.
that might be across the whole country.
Purge. No, it's not. Purge. The purge sound comes on.
America may be a sundown town soon, but
Stop. All right, y'all. All right.
with New Year's resolutions,
What about my people?
with New Year's resolutions, many of us will vow to eat healthier, and that's a good thing. But what about our beloved pets and their nutrition? Naturopathic Dr. Dennis Black is on a mission to provide better nutrition for cats and dogs because, truthfully, it's not what you are feeding your pet, it's what you're not, which is why he created Rough Greens and Meow Greens in the first place. Bring their dead food back to life with live vitamins and minerals, probiotics, enzymes, omega oils, antioxidants, and so much more, all in their tasty formula your dog or cat will love. Improve your pet's coat, digestion, and energy, and have less vet bills. Let 2025 bring a new year and a new pet. Try it, get a Jumpstart trial bag, normally $20, free with promo code GIL, just cover shipping. Resolve to provide where your pet's food has been missing with Rough Greens. To get your free Jumpstart trial bag, go to roughgreens.com and use promo code GIL. So good, your pet will ask you for it by name. So Brandon, I know you've been able to sample the product with your dog Freedom. How has Rough Greens gone for him?
It's been great. We need some more rough chews. They like the chews and the powder. Powder's fire for your dog. Swear to God.
Do it again? Can never have enough powder.
I go like that over the food.
That's how you sprinkle it over?
Sprinkle it over. That's why I was acting crazy, because I was.
Where you get that from?
Huh? Yeah, they told me to taste it. I was like, start acting crazy. Energized. Now, shout out Rough Greens, though.
A shout out to Rough Greens. All right, well, let's keep this moving. Sixers made an appearance in the Mile High City Tuesday night, and we're still without Joel Embiid, who missed his 8th straight game while dealing with a left knee injury. Sixers big man hasn't played a game in Denver since 2019.
Damn.
And Nuggets fans took the opportunity to troll the former MVP.
Wow. Where's Embiid at?
So, where's Embiid at? Rung through Ball Arena. Embiid was on the Sixers bench in street clothes, seemed to enjoy the Nuggets fans trolling throughout the game. A lot has happened since the last time Embiid was on the court in Denver for a game against the Nuggets. So let's take a trip back down memory lane. So back in 2019, last time Embiid played in Denver, Tom Brady was the Patriots quarterback. Todd Gurley was still on the Rams. Bradley Beal averaged 30 points per game. Tiger King and The Last Dance weren't even out yet. The UK was still a part of the EU. And the Lakers had yet to win the hardest championship in NBA history inside the bubble in the midst of a global pandemic. So is it fair to say Embiid ducks the Jokic smoke in Denver, or do we give him a pass for injuries? Do it again, Gil. Do it again. Do it again. He ducked.
Duck goose, motherfucker.
He ducked.
What? You crazy? Ducking that swivel.
Somebody trying to tag you.
Not today.
I know what this altitude do.
Get off me.
This altitude fucks with my cheeseburger habit. You crazy?
Give me gas.
Yeah. I'm waiting till we go down back to LA where it's down the hill.
How tough is it to play in Denver?
Tough.
Mile High City, lungs burning.
Fuck yeah. First 5 minutes.
First 5 minutes, you.
Man, you done.
Since 2019?
You adjust after the first 5, though.
Yeah, but still,
You do when you in shape.
You die.
When you in shape, you do.
Yeah.
If he dies, he dies. It don't matter. You gotta have your second win, though. That second win, King.
Don't have a back-to-back. It's the worst.
Yeah, you coming off a back-to-back, you like play somewhere, then play there, yeah, you count that as a loss.
Yeah, you done.
Did you cramp after those games?
Nah.
You didn't cramp it? Did you cramp?
Cause we left right away. They didn't give us.
Like you didn't
Yeah, because we came in. We used to come in early because we was like right next to them, so we would come in a day early.
Day early.
Party.
Like do okay.
I used to cramp my bags with them pounds.
That's how you feel? That's how you feel?
Them pounds in the
Colorado purveyor, some similar to rough greens.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Fine greenery. But it's fair to say now Embiid, ducking Joker.
For sure.
Man is hurt.
I mean, because he
Missed
played
8 straight games.
No, I mean, okay, this year he's hurt. Last year he was hurt too, right? Right, that's when someone fell on his knee? Okay. Well, what about the other years?
He did get called out by Coach Prime, too. Said, hey,
Hey, man, listen, man.
we
Listen.
pay to see the stars play. Don't be ducking.
I don't want to come to your hood anyway.
Get a softest bag?
Come to my hood. Come to my hood.
Is he the what?
Brandon.
Is he the who?
Go ahead.
Is he
It's
the
hard to do
softest
that.
Is he the softest big?
It's hard to do that when he get at
superstar in the league?
he gives them 50. That's the only part that is like you're ducking him there, but you are whooping his ass when y'all do play. Like,
Okay.
you know, he's whooping his ass when they do actually match up. He just ain't matching up in his hometown. Like, I ain't going to Serbia, goddammit. Shit, come on down to
Cameroon.
Come on down to Philly, baby. You can keep you.
Oh, so
in
he
that-
never played in Denver.
He hasn't played since 2019.
But everywhere else he played him.
He played. No, he plays him in Philly. He whoops him in Philly. Yeah, he just ain't playing him in his hometown.
You know
He ain't got the advantage up there.
Man. Man.
You know the foreigners don't. The foreigners don't. They don't have the same etiquette we got. You know. Drake suing motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying. You know he ducking smoke. You know what I'm saying. Like, it's just something with America, great America.
Yeah.
Joker Serbian.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he ducking smoke.
No. Yeah.
That's a fact. I ain't never seen nobody duck smoke like that, though.
Especially there.
Yeah.
Especially there. Like that's.
I ain't never seen.
I mean, he get a pack because he is hurt, but it's still it's out there. Like it's been too many years.
So where does he rank as bigs now? Is he ever going to be in it? He can't even crack the top 10.
It's one of those arguments. It's one of those arguments an NB fan is going to be making on the eye test.
It's the same thing. It's the same.
They're going to throw away the stats and just say that the eye test is better. You know what I mean?
Kawhi Leonard conversation without the championships.
So let's talk a little bit more. Since winning MVP 2023, Embiid has only played a total of 52 regular season games while dealing with various injuries. Meanwhile, Jokic has 44 triple-doubles in that same time frame, and he's logged 4 straight triple-doubles. In all 4, he did not play in the fourth quarter. Ties an NBA record with Harden and Westbrook. So,
Hey,
has Jokic cleared Embiid as the better
duck
basketball
that
player?
smoke. That smoke you duck.
Has Jokic cleared Embiid as the better basketball player? Is that a conversation we can have?
Is he going to be MVP
As
again?
better basketball. I mean,
I said.
what is the
2 years
matchup
ago.
numbers against each other?
Let's pull it up.
2 years ago, I said it was Embiid, but now
Like
it's easy. It's an easy landslide.
This man about to average a triple-double again.
He available. He play all the games. He don't take no shortcuts. He don't take no days off.
He available.
He don't take no plays off. He does it all.
And that's,
So Embiid, 6-2 in their career meetings. So Embiid has the edge there. In their meetings, met 8 times. Embiid's averaging 28, 11, 4 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks. Jokic averaging 22, 10, 7 assists, 1 steal, 1 block.
so he's dominating them. And that's what I said. The argument is gonna always be for an NB fan is like just they're gonna throw away stats and just be the eye test. This is what he did against him. They're gonna pull out the 6-2 and all the stats and it's gonna. But at the end of the day, one is a professional. From when he was overweight when he came into the league and he slim, it's baby fat, and then or grown man, big baby fat, whatever you want to call it, and he gets in shape every year, ready to play, no days off. Like, if I don't even know how many games Jokic misses. If someone said, man, Jokic ain't missed a game in the last 5 years,
You wouldn't know.
we would be like, I can go with that, right? He's available. Like his impact is consistent. It's like it's going to be the longevity. Like when he was out there, he was out there. He was available. Yes, Embiid had the offensive talent, but he was never available to play. He was always hurt.
So I think Jokic played 79 games last season. I believe he's missed 6 games so far this season.
Yeah.
Does he fall in the category of like Grant Hill and all them?
Who?
Embiid.
The what ifs?
Yeah.
He becomes a what if player.
I mean, he won the MVP.
He won the MVP.
Should have won.
I mean, because they.
But he way past Grant Hill. He way past that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's accomplished something. He's like Kawhi. They accomplished something.
He got a scoring title.
Yeah,
he got a scoring title.
Yeah, they still fucked the injury up.
Like D-Rose is still like a one.
He got a scoring title. He got an MVP.
But it's
right. He put in monster numbers for at least 3-4 years.
It's a lot of nah.
It's more like I don't want to say T-Mac, but somebody
You can kind of use Mac.
Because it's a Hall of Fame type career, but he got injured. Got close, maybe not close enough. Like T-Mac was with Houston with Yao type shit. I don't see them getting no closer.
Shit, what about Yao? What if Yao don't get hurt? What if Yao would have kept playing?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, see, he misses his first 2 years of the, first 2 years.
Embiid will turn 31 in March.
He would have had 2 scores. Damn, he would have had, what, 2 scoring titles. So he would have had 2 scoring titles, 2 MVPs.
Yep.
If they didn't put the rule in. But I think scoring titles should be total points, not average.
How much you score that?
Huh?
Oh, okay.
Like if you average 34 and play, let's say, 65 games, someone averaged 31 and played all 82 games, mathematically that guy scored more. He scored more points than you.
Gotcha.
Right? So I think that just because every other sport is what, totals? Football is totals, right? I think the NBA, like stuff like that, should be totals, not the average of.
So rebounds, assists, and all that too. Then.
Yeah, it should be like the totals leader, not that's.
But shouldn't games impact that? Though? I'm just saying, like.
But what I'm saying is, if you play 65 games, right, and you average 13 assists, right, and someone played 82 games and averaged 11 assists, he has way more assists than you.
Yeah.
Because he played way more games than you. So. In theory, he is the leader.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in diminishing returns, if you did play those 17 more games, the odds were likely that 13 would dip a little bit. I mean, that makes sense. Availability is
because everything is totals. Like we don't do who averaged the most in scoring history for the scoring title. This is the motherfucker who has the most points total. Right. That's how that works. So.
Well, Gil, speaking of
and motherfuckers to stop sitting out too.
Speaking of the MFer who has the most points total, Lakers got smacked by the Clippers on Sunday in LA. And on Monday night, LeBron was in the building to watch Ohio State win the national championship at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. They defeated Notre Dame. We're up quite handedly. Notre Dame made a comeback, was not enough. So with the Lakers having a home game Tuesday night, this could have been a big deal, but thankfully that game was against the Wizards, and Bron preemptively silenced the haters by making more history while helping lead the Lakers to a win. Let's look at some highlights. LeBron messed around and dropped a triple-double on the Wiz, finishing with 21 points, 10 rebounds, and 13 assists. LeBron joins Karl Malone as just the second player in NBA history to have a triple-double at age 40 or older. The mailman had 10 points, 11 rebounds, 10 assists while playing in his final NBA season with the Lakers back in 2003. LeBron also had 2 steals in the game, which gives him 2,309 in his career, moving him past Scottie Pippen for 7th on the all-time list. So Anthony Davis led the purple and gold with a team-high 29 points to go along with 16 rebounds, 5 dimes, and 4 blocks. And Dorian Finney-Smith, also known as Black and Mild by Gil, had 16 points off the bench, his most since joining the team. Yeah, you see it.
Here you go, Black.
Shout out Black and Mild.
Black and Mild's a crazy nickname. Come to LA, hey, Black and Mild.
We're going to see if it sticks. It was the Wizards, so you can't really.
4-man cigar.
Whoa. Come on, Gil.
Hey.
We did get to see Bronny, too. Bronny had a steal and a game-sealing rebound to help propel the Lakers to victory. Game-sealing. Things could have took a turn for the worse if he had not secured that ball. You just never know. Shout out Bronny. Always love to see Bronny time. Lakers, 23-18 at the midway point of the season. Been really good against the bad teams in the league, have struggled against the good teams in the league. Still 6th in the West. So, Gil, you're a resident Lakers fan. I believe you were watching that game on playback last night. Did an Ask Me Anything with a bunch of fans in the building. How would you grade the Lakers halfway through the season? You can grade on the curve too, Gil. This is Los Angeles.
From not having,
You just said it yesterday.
not having Woods, Vando ain't played this year, or guys we thought was going to be helpful.
Very, very essential rotational players.
40-year-old number one option. I'm going to give us a C+.
On a curve or just standard? All those things you mentioned could be very beneficial help.
I'm going to give.
C's get degrees. Don't let them lock you.
I'm gonna give a C+. Right? It would be a B with the lineup we have, but I don't think when there's games we know is guaranteed wins, we don't put in players that they get a chance to really, try to play. Like, that is very important. Like, you have to understand where the game is sealed and they gave up, right? It was 4 minutes into the game was over. They didn't have anybody out there playing at a level where they were going to make some type of comeback, right? So you could have put some of those younger guys in to get some experience, and those are the moments we miss, because those are the moments that actually give them a chance to get some game experience. You can't wait for 30-point blowouts.
Struggled against the Nets. Nets had gotten smacked by the Clippers previous game. A bunch of guys didn't play. Were a D'Lo 3 away from potentially losing that game. Wizards came to town, way more interesting than it needed to be. Bronny limited to about, minute and a half?
Minute and a half.
Very disrespectful for all the work that Bronny puts in for this Lakers franchise.
So you say you give him a C+?
With the lineups we have,
You said they were bottom shelf the other day.
bottom shelf C+.
C+, bottom shelf?
D, F, bottom shelf.
No, DF is, where they at?
6th in the Adam Silver's Western Conference.
And how many games away from third?
Let me pull it up.
Two?
Gil. Let me see.
3? I'm just making this up right now.
No,
2, 3,
this was
just
fine.
guessing.
Nobody else is going to check in the
Now,
chat.
how many from?
So from third, they are 4 games.
Okay.
And then how
4
many?
and a half from second, though, if that makes you feel.
Four and a half.
And then how many from 11?
See, Brandon, that's not. That's
Just ask the question.
you pushing narratives now. 2.5 games from the 11th.
Okay.
I'm saying, but
So
I'm saying you're in sixth
Let's
spot.
look positive. Let's trend in the right direction.
I'm saying you're in sixth spot. Your number one player is 40, and the rest of your team ain't that good, and you're in sixth spot. I'll take it.
why is Bron?
Because if we was in last place, where's the team with 3 guys who are priming? The Suns. Think about it.
Suns are 10th, Timberwolves are 9th.
We could be there and nobody would be like,
Warriors
it's the
11th.
Lakers. Look at them. They ain't got shit. So we could be there.
Do you think you guys would be higher if Bron wasn't the number one option and just let AD just?
No, because he ain't doing it. That's the thing. Everything for the last 4 years is Anthony Davis going to take over to be the number one option.
How can he if Bron keep demanding?
Well, shouldn't at some point AD say, I want these keys, sir?
I'm sure.
Give me the keys to the Kia.
I mean, he can.
Dr. Strange has said that you guys are trash.
Trash.
Can you do the flex one more time, please?
Trash.
Oh, that wasn't the sound effect I was looking for, but that's fine.
No.
Trash.
That's it. Trash.
Okay.
Lakers are trash. Ain't no grade for that.
So no grade.
But do you think it'd be different if Bron was the third option and then AD and Reeves was second? You think it'd be different?
Trash.
Or no matter what?
You know the 3 bins that sit outside of the house? You know, we got nice houses,
Yeah.
you got 3 bins. You got the black one, the green one, and the blue one. All trash. In all bins. It's trash in all of them.
Benzes?
Trash.
What's wrong with Benzes?
Wait, when you say trash, they have to be playing worse than the expectations you have on them, correct?
No. No.
That's how narratives work, ladies and
Trash is like 15.
Trash is on the
like-
corner.
Huh?
Trash is on the corner.
Like
No,
this is correct. It's
I know.
almost
So
trash
like
day.
last place is trash.
Trash is on
15, 14.
but is it? But what I'm saying is it trash if that's where you're projected? Like if you are Blazers, you are coming to the season, you're last place, and you're playing like the last place.
Yeah.
We're not giving you an F. Only way you get an F is if you do something what Detroit did last year.
No, we don't give them a grade. We don't give them nothing at all.
We do not acknowledge
They
them
don't.
generally.
Yeah, they're not even students.
Or
it's
like Sixers, trash.
Suns?
Suns,
Lakers, trash.
but-
Those three, trash.
Where did we predict the Lakers was gonna finish this year? At the
show or
the show at the beginning of the season.
I think we said 5, 6.
6, 7.
Nope.
I think.
7-8, right?
7, 8. That's good.
7-8. So the fact that they're 6, they're playing better than you projected, so they can't
Oh,
be
that's not
considered
accurate.
trash.
Everybody else is playing trash.
But they're playing less
Who's playing
trash.
good?
Then the trash, they playing
do
less
that.
trash
Then
than the
they're-
expected trash, which puts them right in the middle of the trash. They're in the middle of trash.
6 seed though, Shop.
Who's
Yeah,
playing
that's-
good then?
Huh?
Who's playing good to you?
above?
Yeah, above trash.
So like who's a
Houston.
like that's an A. They get an A compared to where we
Okay.
thought they were gonna be. They're an A.
Who's 3 right now?
Memphis? They're beating
All the
us.
top 3 teams
No.
should not be there.
What?
The top 3 teams should not be the top 3 teams.
No. Okay,
That's what, because they were not there the last 2 years.
Thunder were.
OKC was.
OKC was there.
You know what I mean when I'm saying that.
Grizzlies have been there previously.
We talk
Job
about
back in the mix.
the Kings were 2. The Kings were 2. When we talking about the majority of the juggernaut teams, Nuggets, Lakers, Suns,
No,
Dallas.
Lakers has never been there.
Exactly, they never been. But the expectation of them being there is all because they're the bigger teams with the bigger rosters.
Because of LeBron James.
Okay, and LeBron James, all that shit. And then you got the other teams that are not nothing, right? They trash, but they up at the top now. They're above. They're competing. Now everyone else is like, because you lingering at 5, 6, you okay? No, you fucking trash too. Y'all
But this
trash.
is grade. You're grading. Like if this kid has been getting D's and he's been doing this, and then he comes in and has a C, you gotta give him a C. You just can't say, nah, you're trash.
Yeah, we just
You gotta give the grade. You gotta give him his actual grade.
The grade is a T.
Like if I'm grading OKC.
What's a T for?
Time out.
T for trash.
Like
T for trash. That's
Like
the
if-
grade you get.
Like if I'm grading, I'm
Shop,
gonna go
you officially give the Lakers a T
A
on
T.
your grading
A
scale.
T on the
like
scale.
like.
It's because LeBron James and LeBron James is supposed to be
But it's
this.
still, if you
So
can't,
that's what he.
you can't say this team sucks and they're gonna finish 10th and then they're at 6 and then you still call them trash.
But we're
You
not
can't
saying
do
anything
that.
about their record. You're bringing that in
The record
to try
is
to give yourself an argument.
The record
I'm
is
saying
the
they're trash.
Regardless,
Fuck
care
their
what-
record.
That's-
Fuck their record. They're trash.
Then you're e-valid. That's it's your.
I can
biased
show. I
opinion.
can bring up the film to show you they trash. I can show you
it's-
play by play. Look how trash they are. They rotations. They're sprint backs. They're double downs. Oh, you throw the ball lob and you catch a dunk against the Wizards, one of the worst teams in the league defensively.
Still top 30 in the
My
NBA.
record is my
Come
record.
on, man. Y'all need to get out of
can-
here.
you can call me
got
what
your
you
man
want.
Pat. He get a rebound. Look at JJ. Take me out. I got my triple double.
It's like calling Westbrook.
doing? That's
calling
trash.
Westbrook overrated when he averaged a triple double. Like
That's not the same.
That it is.
No, it ain't.
He got voted. The
Saying
overrated.
Westbrook is
You can't-
overrated is like saying the Lakers are not trash.
But someone voted it. There's a bunch of
no
NBA
one's
players.
voting if the Lakers are trash. We're
It's-
watching it on TV.
What I'm
They're
saying
trash.
is, like your thought process, that the people seen his stats, he's averaging triple double, and they decided to call it he's an overrated player with a triple double. You're saying this is where they're supposed to be, but they're here, but you want to call them trash anyway because you don't like.
No, I'm not saying that at all. I'm not saying that they
They
need
just
to be
saying like
there.
it don't matter. Like if they could be in 5th or 6th. Don't matter. We know
They can be in
like,
third.
at the
He's
end,
gonna say
like-
trash.
so-
They can be 1. He's
He's not
gonna say
listening
trash.
to you, Brandon. He's not listening. Talk to him.
It don't matter where they are. He's saying trash.
Because he's saying
So you
once
can't
the
trust his
playoffs-
opinion.
So he's saying once the playoffs come, he said they did
It don't matter. We're talking about right. We don't care where they're gonna be and what they're gonna do. Right now, they're in 6 with
right,
this team,
right.
And they still playing trash. You're in 6,
Don't matter.
and you think it's good. And I'm telling you, everyone else is watching like, hey, the Lakers are fucking trash.
Because of LeBron.
Charles Barkley say it every time, man, the Lakers stink.
And if
There is
Because we
lipstick
as
on that.
basketball players are watching it. We're like, yo, they are trash.
So, Gil, recently you said Lakers bottom shelf, but they are top 10 in the entire NBA right now based on their record.
yeah.
6 in the West, top 10
Bottom
in the league.
shelf is
So what grade did I give him?
You gave him a C+.
C plus. What the fuck is what am I saying that's so weird?
Nothing. You said C, I said
Houston-
T.
Houston-
You said C, I said T. What's the problem?
Houston, A, right? Where they were projected to be, where they are, A++. They got an A+. OKC, regular A. Memphis, A-. Denver, C-. Clippers, A+. Lakers, C+. Dallas, D. Sacramento, D. Memphis, D. Phoenix, fail.
Memphis D?
I mean, Minnesota.
Minnesota, fair. Okay.
Right, that's how it's a real grade. Where we projected them to be, we projected.
So yours
we
is real.
projected
Yours is real grades, and everybody
real
else
grade. Yeah, it's not my opinion grade. It's a real grade on.
No, that's
where
your
we-
opinion
where
grade,
we
bro.
projected
You
them.
just gave your opinion and said it's not an
Where
opinion.
we projected these people to be and where they are now.
What?
Like,
You just made up a list and said
Can you
that's the
tell-
list.
Can you please tell us where Rashad voted where the teams is going to finish, and then I want you to grade off of your original assessment.
So I was able to find it.
Okay.
You
so
found
we
this
just did
assessment.
top 6.
Okay,
in
top
the
6.
West.
Now you
This
give
is
us a
what
grade off
the
your top
couch
6.
agreed
Yeah.
to.
Agreed to.
I merely host, so I did not
Now you
agree.
please give us a grade on.
No, number 1 we had said Minnesota Timberwolves.
Okay, hold on. Minnesota Timberwolves 1. They are 9. What is their grade?
Trash.
What grade?
T.
Grade.
Nigga, T. The last grade you can get.
All right, don't worry about it.
That's
Don't-
F.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry
What's
about it.
F?
So F is trash.
F.
You
Okay.
see, we don't play by his rules. He want to quit.
I just want a grade.
You see how we don't play by his rules? He want to quit.
We're asking for
God
a grade.
damn,
We're
my
asking
nigga.
for just a
I gave
grade.
the grade. That's my grade. It's a custom grade. It's called trash, nigga.
Okay, then don't worry
It's
about it.
past F. So you use F. Say F.
Okay, F. Okay, next team.
We are correlating.
What's so
that.
hard? That's
We
not
are
difficult,
coming to
bro.
an agreement and conclusion.
Come on, man.
Second, we had said OKC Thunder.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, so they're number 1.
So,
What is their grade?
B plus.
So they were supposed to be 2. They're 1. B plus. Okay.
Third, Dallas Mavericks.
So Dallas Mavericks supposed to be 3rd. They're 7th.
D.
D.
not trash.
No.
Denver,
Denver was number 4.
and they're 4.
Luka's been hurt.
That's fair. Vando's been
5,
hurt.
the couch
Wait,
agreed.
wait. Denver's 4, and they are 4.
Yeah.
So what are they then?
He's graded.
B plus.
B plus.
Number 5, Phoenix Suns.
5 Phoenix Suns, but they're 10th.
Trash.
Okay, so that's a F.
And 6, Sacramento Kings.
6 is Sacramento Kings, but they're 8th.
Trash.
Trash.
But trash trending in the right direction.
Yes.
though.
So they're F.
Yes.
Recyclables, perhaps.
Lakers did not make that top 6.
So recyclables are next to the trash, but you can reuse those.
But he still feel like they trash.
And he don't see that point. He don't see it. He just did all of that shit to be like, I don't give a fuck about what you just said. It don't matter. They trash.
Didn't I say that's his jaded opinion? No matter where they were, we didn't even have him in the top 6, but they're 6. They're trash. They're F. But Denver was 4, and they're 4 B plus.
So, yeah, I think what we've learned here is that maybe the Lakers aren't a C+. Perhaps they're in that B range.
I gave him a C plus.
You are unbiased. You have no allegiance or loyalty to any particular team.
I think it's more because LeBron James is on the team.
We know.
So
We do know.
when you're known as the GOAT and you play for the Los Angeles Lakers, the expectations are big.
What if you are a senior citizen?
What's the record?
23 and 18. 23 wins. Very respectable. Top 10 in the NBA.
Top 10.
In the whole entire league.
Top 10. And we didn't even have him on the top 10 in the West. I want to change my shit to the B, but I don't like the way JJ's been doing Bronny James at the end of the game.
I don't blame JJ. I blame the rest of the unit that's out there deliberately freezing Bronny out. running no plays for him.
It's like do they not have the script?
Dalton Connect want to shoot too much.
No, but
I
that's
don't
what
care
I'm
if
saying.
it
It's
goes-
like, where's the script at? Like, I don't. Like, where's the privilege? Like, where's the fucking privilege here?
Where is the nepotism that we heard about?
Yeah, like if I'm the big dog and I eat, and the puppy come on, he eat too. Yeah, I thought that was.
So,
Damn.
Mr. B, you did not give us a grade for the Lakers. How would you grade the Lakers halfway through the season?
D+.
Was Brandon on the couch when we had him out of the top 6? I'm just wondering.
If he wasn't, he
was on
co-signed
the
in the
couch.
group chat.
He was on the couch when we had the. Huh?
He was on the Eastern Conference Day. He wasn't.
Oh, okay. All right, so that's fair. He wasn't part of the shenanigans. Okay.
Rashad, I see you getting your inner chief
I'm not
correct.
saying trash,
That
though,
piece.
but-
So we asked the chat, what grade do you give the Lakers so far this season? 3% said A. Okay, shout out to you guys. 16% said B. 62% said C. 19% said F. We only have 4 options. We excluded D. If you're a D, you're a F. That's just what it is.
Certain people just know what the movie, they've seen this movie before.
Like Detroit.
So they've seen
Detroit.
this movie before. So they just
I'm
we
giving
just
them
know how
A.
it's going to end.
Giving the Pistons an A.
I'm giving like
22-21.
Detroit Pistons from how they played
sure.
last year. They get an A. Like this is.
So,
They can win no more games and they still have more wins than last year, right?
yep. Mr. B, or close, I think. Yeah, Mr. B, yeah, they already did that. Mr. B said, we've seen this movie before. What movie would you compare it to? Soul Plane, perhaps?
Whoa, that's a good movie.
This is like
Good movie,
that's a
quality
good movie.
cinema.
this is like
A little janky in the
this is like Pot coaching up in above the rim, and they sub in Thomas Shepard, and he come out there with a thermal on.
And we know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
About
lose.
to win a
The
championship.
Lakers are gonna like we seen this movie before. We know what's
player
going to happen.
passing
we the
to
other-
himself.
Like JJ Redick gets Pot. Call timeout. Stop the down screen. God damn.
He ain't on the team. He ain't on the team. He is
Stop the
now.
down screen. They keep running the same play.
He is now.
He is now. He ain't been playing.
He right here on the roster.
Right here. He's right here on the roster.
So we asked the chat, whose side are you on? The options were Rashad, Lakers are trash. And the other option were Gills, Lakers are C+. 52% agree with Rashad. The Lakers are trash.
Wow.
Well, that's a contradiction. Hold on.
Paulo, don't make
Wait, hold on, Paulo.
Well,
Before we do it.
thank you.
Okay.
Thank
Right?
you.
So 52% said they're trash. Can you go back to the last poll? Read the last poll again.
What grade do you give the Lakers so far this season? 3% said A, 16% said B, 62% said C, 19%
These motherfuckers are stupid.
said F.
You just voted 62% C. So how does he win?
Because I
How
just
does
gave
he
my
win
monologue.
if
I just gave a great monologue. Did you not see all those people voted for Kamala and then they was like, how the hell did Trump still win? Because I say the right shit at the right time. And right when the vote come in, boom!
And you say it, you don't even have to mean it.
They ain't gotta mean it.
Because my eggs are still expensive.
Man, trash is trash though. When motherfuckers smell trash, they like, that smell like trash.
Just
52%, like, man, we did smell some trash before we voted. We smelt the trash. Guess what we did? We made a mistake.
Just it's backwards to you.
We made a mistake.
like if 60% voted D, then but they voted the same answer.
They pushed the wrong button. They
I
made a
feel like the
mistake.
chat, they hold themselves to high educational standards. Perhaps a C is, in fact, trash to them.
He can't take it. He can't beat B, man. He can't win.
He said trash is an F or D. And they voted.
You know our chat, not consistent.
Because we doing the NBA ticket giveaway. Y'all know what it is. DMs,
Like you
y'all
said.
got it,
Like
we
you
gonna
said.
give it.
Have they been populating your
They
DMs?
have been
It don't matter. It don't matter
populating.
anymore.
Facts,
It's all about-
fax is gone.
It don't matter.
Just gone.
You gotta have your point.
You got to have your point.
Like, your point gotta be so strong to where it's just like you just look like you lying.
So, shout out, I want to get your
You ain't
opinion on
screaming enough.
as our resident LeBron non-lover.
Nah, what?
Can I get a shot?
He was the
These
greatest.
motherfuckers here. This.
He got him stressed out, man. He got him stressed out over there.
Got some more Red Bull.
And I have my Bible.
I don't even know why we go to college. This is crazy. See, this is why.
No, that is backwards, though. That is backwards. I'm not gonna lie.
They made a mistake, bro.
62%.
They made a mistake. All of them was like, we pushed the wrong button.
It's like when the NBA, like he won, like defensive player of the year, but he don't make first team. Like, he makes second team or third team. That's one of those. It's just like, wait, what?
Yeah, about your
How
thing
does it
about
make
making a
sense?
mistake. You said Steve Kerr made a mistake yesterday?
He made a mistake in the Olympics.
Mr. B, do you have a thought on that?
He said I was an idiot. I feel like an idiot when I did that. I said, because you made a mistake.
Do you agree or disagree? We know you were watching. You were very active in the group chat.
Yeah.
Also presented by Underdog.
I don't think he made a mistake because the decision is to. The job is to go get the gold.
And that was secure.
So in that situation, it's by any means necessary.
So he didn't make a bad decision or a mistake because he got the mission done. I was gonna say that yesterday, but I like what we were talking about. I figured I'll stay on my side. Like we were talking about, I was like, yeah, I don't wanna go there. That's gonna end it. Let's just keep it going. Let's keep this motherfucker going.
Quick question for you before we move on. This was the second time LeBron pulled up to watch Ohio State win the national championship. He also attended the game back in 2015 at Cowboy Stadium when he was with the Cavs. So after Ohio State won the 2015 chip, LeBron played in the game the very next day, put up 33.7 rebounds, 5 dimes, and a loss to the Suns. Any issue with LeBron attending the college football national championship game in Atlanta on his off day? Okay, that's it.
Not at all.
Wait, in Atlanta, and he had a game the next day at
So
home.
lost to the Clippers Sunday. He was in Atlanta on Monday, back in LA Tuesday to defeat the Wizards, drop his triple-double. Second person, age 40 or over, to do so.
Season don't mean nothing. Remember, they trash.
Yeah, that's what.
So,
At the end of the day, that's what it
so
comes.
shit, if I want to
He
fly to
know.
Atlanta, if I want to do it don't matter.
It don't matter.
It don't matter. We ain't winning the championship anyway. I'm just having a good time.
Free tacos on me, man.
Delicious taco.
Taco Tuesday.
I've looked at LeBron's tacos on Taco Tuesday. Not my cup of tacos. Not ones you could put ketchup on.
Damn.
Hey, where's Chicago?
I believe in the Midwest.
In the Midwest?
How far is Atlantic City from Chicago?
Pretty far.
How is Atlantic City from New York?
Close.
Like 2 hours away.
No. Driving?
Why?
We just got to
York?
assume this person didn't drive, right? He's too famous to drive. So I'm trying to figure out when did what you did in your off day become a big deal when we know people was flying to casinos, coming dropping 55. Fuck you. You know what I mean?
Mike?
Yeah.
Playing cards all night with his rivals.
I mean, like what you're doing is your day off.
Atlantic City to Chicago, 13-hour drive,
2-hour flight, I believe.
Private, just private. It was just
and 2-hour drive from New York City.
See, it's
like it's your day off. Like if you're going to a spa, if you're going to a club, you're resting at home, you're flying to a game, you go watch a game at home. It's your day off. As long as it doesn't affect your gameplay.
Yeah.
Right. That's really our rule, right?
That's all that
I mean,
matters.
he's 42. I mean, it don't matter.
He's
to me.
40.
I mean, to me, it don't matter. They're not playing for nothing, the Lakers.
So technically,
That's what I'm saying.
So technically, LeBron 4 NBA championships, 1 in-season tournament championship,
Mike,
2 Ohio State football championships. Shout out Care Bear Karen. 7 total championships.
Mike was doing that and was winning rings.
Will the Bucks?
I don't know if you want to ring that. Yes, you're correct. Because I'm pretty sure it's not like he just did it once. And,
Right. I'm sure he did it every year.
coming from the casino right to the thing was happening.
Or getting
On a
back
golf course on
yeah.
game
golf
day.
course,
Like, I
yeah.
mean, that's
Phoenix?
worse on
Phoenix?
golf course on game day, coming out 18
close out?
holes and then whooping your ass. That's goddamn.
Close out of game 5
All right, well.
or 6, whatever it was.
So now let's move this. I think this will be an interesting discussion. I'm very curious to hear your gentlemen's opinion. So Kevin Durant made an appearance on the Out the Mud show with Zebo and Tony Allen recently, was asked to give his top 5 pure hoopers, and here was his list.
I'm gonna leave out a lot of dudes, but if I'm gonna go 5 off top, because you just put me on a spot like that, I'm gonna go Kyrie at the 1. And I might need some. It's a debate between Kobe and MJ at my 2. And I know you from Chicago, you might not want to hear that MJ Kobe.
I'm confused right now.
But pureness, Kobe can.
Yeah.
He gets that 3 ball. He can handle. He got the wiggle.
Yeah.
And he can do all the technical stuff that MJ can do. So it's a toss up. I'm gonna go Kobe at my 2.
I dig that.
I'm gonna go Melo at my 3. No, I'm gonna go T-Mac. I'm gonna go T-Mac at my 3.
T-Mac.
T-Mac at my 3. I'm gonna have to play 4 since it's my team. Then I'm gonna go KG at the 5.
Ooh. Yeah.
I think
Shout out
KG
Big
underrated,
Ted,
man. KG too underrated, man.
Yeah.
Yo.
Shout out KD. Ankles looking more moisturized than normal when giving that top 5 pure hoopers list. So his list was Kyrie at the 1, Kobe at the 2, T-Mac at the 3, himself at the 4, KG at the 5. What are y'all thoughts on KD's top 5 pure hoopers list? Gil, who keeps untying your shoe?
Me.
You
When I keep crossing, they're just doing what I'm doing.
But how? This is a
it's been-
consistent trend on this.
Gil like a nigga in a wheelchair. All his shoes untied. Like, huh? Like, where you? Like, what are you doing?
Why you got on shoes?
Like, yeah, like, why is your shoes untied? What have you been doing?
Why they dirty?
Yeah, like, what the fuck? You should have. He been sitting here in the shoes. Like, what you doing?
Crip walk.
You doing a tootsie roll? You're doing a tootsie roll?
No, what's so funny is every time I see somebody in a wheelchair, the first thing I look at is their
Down,
shoes.
yeah.
I want to see if their shoes dirty.
Like, man, if you don't give Gil some straps,
I want to see if their shoes dirty, dog. Like, what you got scars for in your shoes?
doing, man?
Are they just dragging you? Like, what the fuck is going on here? This is. You got on white Timbs and they all dirty. That don't make sense, man. Just, you know.
why your ones look like you've been playing in dirt?
It's just.
Ball up.
Yeah, all right.
Ball up.
All right.
Check up, man. Check up ball.
So back
You
to
panhandling on the side? Like, what are you really doing, man? It's crazy.
Check up, man. Check up.
Back to KD's pure hooper list. Kyrie at the 1, Kobe at the 2, T-Mac at the 3, himself at the 4, KG at the 5. Are you guys rolling with KD's pure hooper list?
I like it. It's his list, yeah.
Yeah, it's his list.
It's his list.
It's his list.
Well, I have 3 gentlemen who play basketball at a high level. I want to know who is your list of top 5 pure hoopers, Mr. B? And these are just people that you're seeing. You don't have to go all throughout the course of history. Like, you don't got to throw Bob Cousy on there.
Just picking up a ball and just being like Mike Beasley, Jordan Crawford, Jamal Crawford. I mean, you got, all the players that he said too.
So that's 3. You got 2 more.
Pure hoopers.
I mean, Kobe.
4.
I'm gonna go KD. And that's just like just watching, like just picking up a ball and just going.
Okay.
Me?
We'll go over to Cemetery Larry first, Gil. This is your show. Gil's Arena presented by Underdog. Whoop, whoop.
I'm gonna put Allen Iverson over Kyrie,
Ooh, okay.
and I'll keep the list the same.
So you would have Allen Iverson, Kobe, T-Mac, KD, KG.
Pure hoop.
That's pure hooper.
Pure hooper. Yeah. I like that. I like that list
Not
a lot.
stepped on, pure.
I like that list a lot.
I'm going to go just Pistol Pete.
Shout out Homework
That's a good
Basketball.
one.
I'm going to go at the 2. I'm going to go Kobe. 3, James Harden. 4, KD. At the 5, I'm going to have Dream.
Who?
Dream, Hakeem Olajuwon. Because I think he just went by, like, position, so I'm going to just...
King, pure hooper.
Huh?
Rashad, I see you twirling your spiked bat.
I didn't hear a certain name on that list.
Did not either.
It's weird.
On whose list? His?
Anybody's. Everybody's.
And what name did you not hear?
The greatest of all time.
You think Michael Jordan
That's
was
crazy.
a
I didn't
pure
hear
hooper?
them say LeBron either.
I don't know.
We did.
Huh? You didn't hear it either?
We didn't hear LeBron name mentioned in the pure hooper.
I was gonna say
You didn't hear LeBron or Jordan.
nah.
Hey, it's just
Here? Like just throwing out.
Everybody had who?
like just. I think
Everybody had who?
just rolling.
Everybody said who?
Kobe.
Who was left off and everybody said who?
Kobe at the 2.
And then one man said, it's toss up, but I'm gonna take this guy.
KD
He
did
got
say that.
he got that ding, 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 ding.
He did essentially say that ding, 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 ding,
It's
ding.
a lot of pure hoopers, but
It's only one that make everybody list at the same position. I'm gonna take that dog. Take him.
So you think since high school, Michael Jordan was pure, like just raw? He got cut.
He did get cut.
Kobe Bryant was
When they taped that list
like
of the
pure.
wall,
We
his
talking
name
about
was
from
not on.
high school, like on down.
Like Hooper and basketball
Yeah,
players
just-
very different. Like, I mean, like nobody's gonna say Tim Duncan was like it's like you know what I mean? Like
I would have said skip to my like.
Yeah, like,
I mean,
those
skip
that, like-
to Malu, like. I mean, we just talking about like just pure picking up a ball, like from street ball to the NBA to the final. Talking about just picking up a ball. Monte, like just guys that's just rolling out.
Mahmoud, that who be considered.
Why wouldn't you pick LeBron?
He's a basketball player. For me, he's a basketball player. 5-on-5, strategic type of player.
Also, no,
Like we talking about pure hoop. We talking about one-on-one,
Just one-on-one,
yeah,
just go out there and like no matter no structure, they gonna get it done. Yeah.
Well, I think LeBron's a more structured player
He's a structured player.
than just like. What you think?
Like-
please don't get any blood
What
on
do
your
you
shoes,
think,
sir.
like I think Mike is
I
a
don't even-
structured player. Michael Jordan in a system.
So you think all of the players that KD named are all true hoopers?
Yeah.
Pure hoopers, all the players
Your
he named?
hoopers.
Yeah. Yeah, I seen Kobe without a system and just go for four, like, no matter. Like, go get it.
Even KG, like we've seen KG when he plays one-on-one and he's playing pickup basketball. Like he's a hooper.
Oh, yeah, the USA. Yeah,
No, he's a hooper. Like so, yeah. Everybody
Ask you this
on there.
then. Out of all those pure hoopers, which one of them or how many of them are actually basketball players too?
From KD's list? Mm-hmm. So it was Kyrie, Kobe, T-Mac, KD, KG, just for reference.
Shit. Kyrie's a
He's
basketball
yeah.
player. Shit. Kobe Bryant's a basketball player.
T-Mac, basketball player as well.
Yeah.
T-Mac's raw. You just raw to me.
Yeah, he might be the only one that's.
Yeah, he might be the only one that's just like raw.
Who?
T-Mac in that list. Like, are there basketball players because they won?
No,
Or
because
just
they
like
know how
put them
to.
in a-
They know
just
how
put
to
them in a
be.
position?
Yeah, they know how to be basketball players
Players.
if they need to be.
I would say all
KG.
of them then.
I said not T-Mac.
So the chat is suggesting Melo.
T-Mac hasn't.
Nah, because when Melo had to be structured and put into
couldn't do it, yeah.
No, when he got put into USA basketball and had to structure his game, he simplified his game and became the leading scorer every year. So
But as a pure hooper, would you consider Melo to be
Yeah,
Fuck
for
yeah.
sure. Hell yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
a name
one
for
of the definitions, one of the definitions.
I mean, your five can be whatever. It's just what you feel.
Your five is your five.
Like who you seen.
Want to give the chat some love. They are participating in the conversation.
But I ain't putting Mike in that. Got cut as a JV. Ain't good enough. Wait your turn. Wait your fucking turn.
Asshole, man.
Wait your fucking turn.
Fucking turn. I mean, you are great at, but watch out.
Watch out.
Go play baseball.
Watch out.
This ain't it.
This ain't it.
Boy, was he wrong.
Go work out. Go work out.
We saw space.
MJ,
Getting cut from JV.
but he did come back several years later and help Kane overcome that same situation.
Will Steve Nash be considered a hooper?
A pure hooper?
Yeah.
In Canada,
Would he
assuredly.
be considered a hooper?
Nah, Jason Williams.
I was gonna pick him. I was thinking about this.
I don't.
But you don't think Steve, like how he played the game?
He's
I don't
structured.
count European players as pure hoopers, because they right from the jump they just fundamentals.
Yeah.
Like
That's Steve. What he's saying is
Steve Nash,
like everything.
I mean, will Shea be a pure hooper though?
Shea.
Yeah.
He's from Canada.
No, nigga, his game, not his country. Will his game be considered pure hooper? Because you was ready to you was just about to throw it over there anyway. Nah, with like how he plays the game, will he be put in that
basketball? Because I would compare him to Ja. When you say Ja, pure hooper, how he to go out there and do shit from the park in the game. Shea's more structured. That's all. That's cone work Shea be doing.
Yeah.
Shea do cone work out there. He's coning them. Like, come here.
Like Ja and D Rose is more like pure hooper.
Yeah, pure.
Like just
the ability to.
Okay, how about Luka then?
No, that's
basketball player.
No, that's basketball. No, that's basketball.
Basketball
Okay,
shit.
all right.
That's that Europeans aren't pure hoopers to me. They got to work on their game.
Yeah, it's
Like you gonna get in the gym 2 hours, work on this shit.
100%.
Fundamentals.
Stay there. Pass like this.
Like 2 minutes.
Okay.
No play.
Okay, Ginobili.
Because he
At first.
That's
Right, his style, like his.
Where's the spoon?
He came in pure.
I was gonna say, do you think I don't know if the system stole him or they just created space because of what he did.
I think when he first came in, when he had the hair,
And he was out there just doing shit.
He was pure.
I be forgetting about
The hair Ginobili was pure.
God damn. I
but
forget
where is it
that.
taught though? Like where is it taught at a young age? That's why I said their
that's what I
teaching
said,
is
but-
different from us.
but-
Us, we got to roll out the ball. All right, we're gonna see who good. Like they
He was
right from the jump.
But like even like Patty Mills, wouldn't he be considered a hooper? Right, Patty Mills. That was there's like a
shooter.
few.
Nah, he's just
He's
a
a
shooter.
shooter.
He's not. He's like
A
Eddie
shooter.
House. He's like Eddie House, bro.
Dragic Petrovic. Right?
Petrovic?
Yeah,
Yeah, he a hooper.
Yeah, that's what him, that Ginobili,
the
everybody-
fundamental hoopers.
there's somebody else.
You comparing them to a guy like Jason Williams. You looking at J. Will, White Chocolate. That's
Remember the year old,
pure, yeah.
behind the back, the
Pure
shit he was trying.
no. He's a basketball.
He's a basketball player.
He wouldn't dare go out of his element to try to be a hooper. It's uncomfortable. It's not a bad thing. It's just it feels weird because you're like it's not basketball.
See, as much as we want to say Giannis, it's like he's one of those just like
Manufactured.
Okay, just man. It's just,
I think Europeans. I think they're fundamental hoopers. First.
Dame,
Is that thing fundamental hooper? First.
Dame.
Dame's a hooper.
CJ McCullough, yeah.
No, CJ McCollum's
He's just
a
a
fundamental
basketball
hooper.
player.
A fundamental hooper.
He's fun. Like he's definitely like yo. If you
But
want
that's
to learn how
that was one. You got
if you wanna
fundamental,
learn how to put
fundamental hoopers, and then hoopers.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, Bradley Beal and Booker.
Booker's a
Fundamental
fundamental.
hoop.
Fundamental.
They can hoop.
Okay, yeah.
But you wouldn't just say they hoopers. You just be like, nah, they know how to play the game.
Okay. LaMelo.
That's just
Hooper.
a hooper.
Okay.
That's just
Nah, he needs a whole another tier level of hooper, like
He like
extreme hooper.
like
He's an extreme hooper.
Jeez, that boy.
He's such on another level. We didn't even think about him.
For real.
We gotta think about the shit he tries in the game.
that
He like
shit
Pistol
is
Pete.
That motherfucker out there.
Yeah, he like
hooping.
Pistol Pete. Yeah, he like
Pistol Pete was playing today
Yeah.
with a 3-line.
You know what's up?
100%.
Pistol Pete, LaMelo, and Jason Williams are in that category of like,
What the
fuck? Y'all on some different shit.
might throw some-
Y'all on some shit. The rest, everybody else don't even think about
hit
this.
the ball with
we
his
gonna get
elbow.
subbed.
He said, boop.
Yeah, like you played for your daddy your whole, like you just had the freedom.
That part.
Like, you know
that
what I mean?
part.
You didn't play for nobody else because the shit you sit here trying.
No, for fact.
Motherfucker throw it off in the middle of an NBA game. Throw it off the backboard, pass, catch it like, oh,
Little
wow.
Coco like that. Little Coco out here.
I'm just gonna ask this because I
here.
saw the clip trending recently. Arvydas Sabonis. I know y'all saw the clip recently on Twitter. Him throwing the pass and posing. It's been making his rounds.
Sabonis?
Arvydas.
They out there.
Hooper.
They out there.
Arvydas
They out
was
there.
a hooper. Arvydas came in the league hooping. He got old though.
Yeah. In the Soviet bloc.
Yeah.
but nonetheless. All right, well, appreciate that discussion. Let's keep this thing moving. Got one more thing we want to talk about before we get to MostlyFans. So Cade Cunningham, Jalen Green were the top 2 picks in the 2021 NBA draft, but their basketball rivalry dates back to high school when the pair were constantly pitted against each other in rankings and AAU tournaments and all of the like. They've also both had some memorable moments this season in their 2 meetings against each other. So let's take it back to November. You may remember this play. Jalen Green came through.
Oh, my Lord.
Yelled in his face.
He did it.
Ended up getting a tech. Then got into it with Beef Stew. But shout out Cade Cunningham, tried to defend the hoop.
Who got a tech?
Jalen Green got a tag after this play. I think he got into it with Beef Stew afterwards. But let's fast forward to MLK Day. A little black on black crime. He proceeded to tell him it was on all you MFers. Let's watch it. Another look. Cade got his get back. Pistons got the win to improve to 22-21 season. So, Cade made an appearance on Inside the NBA Tuesday, where Adam Lefko, shout out my guy Lefko, asked him about the rivalry with Jalen Green. Cunningham offered these thoughts, saying, quote, "It's exactly that. We want to compete against each other. They've always put us up against each other since high school as far as who is better, and I think we both kind of enjoy to be able to head up against each other and see who's the best." So, that was the quote part. There was music on it. Couldn't run that part of the video. But Cade also had this to say.
There's nothing
No handshakes before the game, nothing like that.
I don't think we need any of that. We both kind of know what it is. And
He's smart, because that was the corporate answer. But
You know.
I know what he meant.
But it's refreshing.
I speak your language, brother.
So it's good to see 2 young players with a rivalry on the court. Nothing malicious. Probably close to the light-skinned type of rivalry. No fisticuffs, but they talking shit to each other, going at each other, and trying to hoop.
Yeah, no, I think this is good for the league. I mean, you got KD, you got Steph, and you got Bron. The 3 of the best, greatest ever to play. As in an era. Like we have the greatest 3 to ever play in an era, getting ready to retire. So the league needs something new. So new rivals are dope.
Yeah. Both of those guys are really good, but I think that Cade Cunningham is the future. I think no one can see it right now because it's in Detroit. And that's the bad part about being in a place like that. SGA had to deal with it, and he rebuilt. As he got comfortable, he started learning how to do that leadership thing. And I think with Cade, he's been there long enough now to really see that he could take the team to the next level if he gets some more pieces that are more veteran savvy type shit. And I think him and Jalen Green gonna be the future of the league. I mean, you look at who we got to choose from between Tatum Brown, Jalen Green,
Luka,
Wemby,
Ant-Man.
the future's bright when it comes to talent. You know what I'm saying? But I think Cade is one of those guys that has a structure to kind of make basketball what we know it to be. Play it the right way, go get it the right way, and still have grit and competitiveness.
Yeah, well, that's why he's in Detroit. I think where he's at Detroit is fine. I mean, they have winning culture. Like, they got some banners up there.
Just doing some rebuilding.
Yeah, they got a young core. It just depends on if they stay together. Like you said, a lot of teams are just trying to win now. Like, what is the win now? Like, are they gonna stay together? They're gonna keep building and adding pieces. Because he is a player that you do want to play with because he does pass the ball.
So Cade, 23 years old. Jalen Green, 22, will turn 23 in February. Still young, still young. I'll give you their head-to-head. They're 2-2 in their 4 meetings against each other. In those meetings, Cade is averaging 21.7 assists, 6 rebounds. Jalen Green averaging 20 points, 5 rebounds, also steals per game. So good. What do you think about this young burgeoning, not even say burgeoning, but this young rivalry with Cade Cunningham, Jalen Green as it continues to mature in the NBA?
I mean, I think that they're both living up to, the debate who was better in high school, who was better coming into the draft, 1, 2, right? I think right now, both of them are just very different at what they do. One is a highlight reel, one is a, solid player who knows how to get it done. So how they play and approach the game every year is gonna go down to when these guys retire. I think that's one of these type of matchups that, they're gonna compete, they're gonna keep pushing the limit, winning, non-winning. And I don't think we're gonna see. I don't think we're gonna see who wins this race between these two until the end.
Yeah.
And I think that's a good thing because they get to both go into the summer thinking who's better. You know, kind of like Magic and Bird did. You know, back then. And I think that's one of these rivalries that they're gonna always self-check each other because the other one's gonna be doing something.
So Rockets currently second in the West. Pistons 7th in the Eastern Conference right now. I think of those two teams, we would have been less expecting the Pistons to be performing so well just based on previous seasons.
Both.
But the Rockets,
Both.
Both.
E-man,
but
I'm just, you know.
They've been in the same position for so long.
Rockets have a better team, right? They have a better team because they got Sengun. They got
I don't know, man.
better than
Durden, Jalen, and they
But
got
not-
Stewart.
But is anybody better than Sengun on that team?
I think when you talk about being able to
That
sustain Sengun,
Yeah.
I think Stewart and them, they can
No,
isolate
I'm just
them.
talking about just the
Just
talent.
matchup,
itself.
yeah,
Just-
talent matchup. I think just
Right now, Detroit
that
trending in that
talent is
direction.
the offense versus defense.
Yeah.
I think it's like Ben Wallace against somebody like Shaq. Ben Wallace versus Shaq. It's like, okay, we're gonna have to isolate this. Now, who else we got on that team that don't match up with
You got
with the Pistons?
Now I'm just saying Jalen Green's team is better, so his numbers are going to be down. You got Cade, who team is developing, so he has to produce more numbers, right? So it's like they're here with where they're projected, like so they're both teams is better than what anybody expected, so they're both doing their damn job, right? You can't say Cade is not pushing his team up. He is. We seen what they did last year. We see where they are now. We see Houston where they were last year. They came on at the end, almost made the playoffs, so they continue that, and we see where they are. So both are doing exactly what they're supposed to be doing to.
Both got a bag, obviously different circumstances.
Yeah.
Your question. So out of all these youngins that are coming up, right? Who peaks first? Like out of all these youngins that are coming up.
From that?
Yeah, from that crew, from the Anthony Edwards, from the Tatums, from the Browns, from
Well,
the
see,
Jalen
the
Green.
Tatum men, they're peaking already, so they're.
A little bit older.
So they can't get.
No, they can get better. I mean, they're in the peak. These other ones are still trying to learn.
And
the game.
23, Jalen Green, 22, I believe. Cade, 23. They're all in that 23 range, though. Obviously, Jalen
I
Green,
think
23.
Anthony Edwards
favorable.
might be in trouble.
Facts.
We asked this question, I believe,
I
last
think Anthony
week.
Edwards. I think because
If they're all the same age,
no,
like,
said it's
because
early.
they're all. But what I'm saying, they're all
because
the
if you're
same
talking
age.
about
So you're gonna take. Remember, Anthony Edwards is only 23, so
No,
you're putting him in front of.
We had this
No,
combo, the
listen.
Ant Cade combo last week. Shout out Nate Jones, who posted
Listen,
on
It's
Twitter.
different, bro.
Listen,
It's different right now.
Listen, with these youngins coming up, I think he gonna get lost in the sauce.
He is the youngin. That he just been in the league longer.
Nah, he been in front
No,
of the camera
I'm
long.
saying I think he about to peak in the next 1 or 2 years. It ain't gonna look like y'all think. With all the
I'm
other
saying
young.
Ant-Man's going to peak in the next 1 or 2 years. It's not going to look.
I mean, listen, with the. I mean, I think that trade hurt him.
It
Like,
did. It
he's
did.
Let's just say, but he's like, if he was on a bad team, he would be right in the same position as them. He's just been he's fortunate to just have a good team. But at 23, he's already a 2-time All-Star and All-NBA player. So he's far in front of these guys.
What it does is it saves him. Playing on a good team saves him from making all those nasty mistakes that we see Jalen Green was making. See how nasty it looked in Detroit because they on the team, they get to make mistakes. When you're on a good team, you can make mistakes, but y'all still good because y'all a good team. You can make up for your mistake. So I can make up for your mistake. But when you playing by yourself and Edwards, and you got to go out here and take them bad shots on top of the ones you already take on your good team, more of them, and you don't get the ball back type shit, you could probably average 26, 27.
Yeah.
So, but that's going to look nasty. And you're going to end up putting your team in a position that Houston was in, trying to rebuild, and it's going to look nasty.
I just think it's quiet over there.
So, question for you guys: what, in your opinion, and obviously there's no right answer, but what's a better situation for a young player to develop in? We saw Cade have to take his lumps early on, be on a trash team, but have to be the man on that team, figure it out. That team trending in the right direction. Jalen, similar, obviously has Sengun and other guys coming in to help build that team in a winning program. You talk about Ant coming into a situation where he didn't have to be the guy right away.
Didn't start right away.
Ant
off
will
the
be.
bench.
Ant is in the worst position out of all of them. Because he's one at an early age where everybody's developing, right? So he doesn't, the grace period of like Cade or Jalen has, where they get to develop their game and then the team is built around them. So they lose and where no one's counting on them to win. And then when they're in position, they can start winning. Well, he's won and been winning and making playoffs from the beginning. It's the Tatum and Brown situation where they're winning and winning accolades, and what ends up happening is people get tired of it and then say, what are you gonna do? When are you gonna take the next step? And the motherfucker's sitting there like, bitch, I'm 24, 25. I have, like, the guy you're putting me against ain't even been in the playoffs, but he has more grace period than me.
I mean,
so he will be talked down upon when his team, when he's 25 or 26, and they decide to rebuild, but he's so young, they're gonna rebuild around him. That's gonna be the problem.
I mean, they would have did the same thing to Cole.
No, there's only a few people that came in and they won so early.
Like Bron, they was doing the same thing to Bron.
No, nobody no.
They were, bro, when Bron when Bron went to the finals and got swept, they was on Bron head.
Yeah.
Bron came. Well, listen, there's no player ever.
Because it was a 62-win season. That was a 62-win season, and they got
Listen,
swept.
there's no player in the history of the NBA that will ever have as much hype as LeBron James or pressure. So no matter, like, as long as he's still playing today, they still think he should be winning championships. There's no player ever.
But that's the unfairness of it.
No, it's not. That's just,
you want to be called the greatest. That's the pressure that comes with it.
But none of the greatest did it.
They did do it. They all.
What do you mean?
The greatest didn't do.
Didn't do what? Didn't have pressure?
What?
They had pressure.
What you saying? They compared Kobe Bryant to Michael Jordan. What I go do? I go get 5. So they compared.
No, you're talking about a 21-year-old took his team, the sorry bottom-feeding team, to the championship.
Right.
He got swept, but he took him to the championship, right? Mm-hmm. He is laughed at for that. Versus, when did Michael Jordan take his team to the championship?
No, we ain't laugh at it.
Nobody laughed at it.
What I'm saying is he got his name tarnished because he took his sorry-ass team. Let's just be, that sorry-ass team to the championship. Yeah, they got swept by goddamn Tim Duncan.
But if they win, you're going to be praised.
If they won, he gets
You're going to be praised. Yes, so what
happens? He should be praised for being
No, that's not how it fucking works, bro. If you get praised for fucking winning the whole and yay! And you mean to tell me we supposed to praise you for losing too?
You don't know what it's like to live in Cleveland.
Nobody cares.
I care, Uncle Shug, because I've been to Cleveland before.
People in Cleveland don't want to live in
It
Cleveland.
changed my whole perspective.
They waiting for a way out. What are you talking about?
Let's try it this way then. If Detroit Pistons make it to the championship and they get swept in this team right here makes it to the championship and gets swept in the championship, are we going to downplay Cade, what he did?
That's not the same player.
Or we're going to
player.
That's not the same player. And he definitely don't have the same. Yeah, I'm about to say, the expectations ain't the same.
LeBron
We're talking about LeBron James, $100 million coming out of high school.
Yes.
They are expecting him to be we are calling you the next Jordan.
Chosen one on your back. Chosen one on your back.
The pressure is just different.
It's different pressure.
Both number one overall picks.
First of all,
the white suit. Come on, bro.
No one even thought he was going to turn the franchise around that.
Who?
No one.
What are you talking
LeBron
about?
James?
I was a fan. I know. I was rooting for him. I'm saying they wasn't rooting for him. The kid came out $100 million. He came out $100 million and he wearing the 23. Bro, come on, man. They called him the chosen one.
LeBron James, come on, man.
I knew he was going to change
one game. LeBron James was Hall of Fame in one game. His first game.
School, he wasn't even in the league yet. So they wasn't there listening to these people.
We were. ESPN is right there.
Right there. What you talking about? They're not having secret conversations niggas can't hear, bro.
LeBron James.
The media is sitting there talking about it, bro. What are you talking about?
I'm saying no one thought he was going to turn the team themselves into going to the championship that fast.
No, not that fast. But
That's what I'm saying.
But I knew he was going to change the franchise around.
That is all cap. That's all cap.
No.
LeBron James was the generational player we've never seen before in the history of the game. He went number one. He could have went number one his junior year. What are y'all talking about?
I know that. Yeah.
He was the chosen one. He came into the game. Everybody was like, oh my God, LeBron James' first game, first bucket was a dunk. We knew at that moment It started. Here we go. Here we go. He wasn't even named the king yet. He wasn't even the king. Yeah, already was like, hey, LeBron gonna do some damn year 2, year 3. Come on, bro. What are we talking about?
LeBron was going to do some damage. No one thought the team was going to have success that fast. That's what we're saying. We're not talking about him.
I didn't see that.
We're talking about the team.
Listen,
Just like his teammates went on record talking shit. Like, are we for...
That was the first year, his rookie year.
Yes.
That
He wasn't even in the league yet.
When we got rid of them niggas.
Now think about...
And then we brought in all the niggas he wanted. And then now it became the LeBron James show.
No, that's just a
It
bad
was
narrative.
LeBron.
That's a bad narrative.
What you mean?
You're
That's
talking
what
about-
happened.
No, that was not what happened.
They didn't get rid of them.
They got rid of established players.
Did they not get rid of them?
A bunch of random
Darius
players.
Miles, Carlos Boozer, Ricky Davis was all gone. Those all three of the guys that said something. Out of here. Out of here.
Think about the players you just named. If he had those players moving forward, that team would have been successful. But the team didn't like him. They got rid of him, brought a bunch of other players, and he turned that into... No one thought he was going to turn a team into a winning product that fast. You went from 17 games to 35.
You didn't think that.
The league did. I was in the league.
You didn't think that.
I was there.
It happened, though.
Of course.
What do you mean, of course?
But he didn't get praised for it.
What?
That's what I'm saying.
What? LeBron James didn't get praised for a 62-win season getting swept in.
No, he didn't.
What?
No, he didn't.
He didn't get praised?
No, he wasn't. He
Okay.
wasn't getting paid. I mean, he wasn't.
He wasn't.
He just made that
He wasn't
up.
being
What do you mean,
pushed.
62-win season.
He wasn't being pushed?
Yeah, I mean, they was pushing the Mike narrative. Everything was Mike.
We're talking about the team's success.
It wasn't
turning
the-
over that fast.
LeBron,
Not
come on.
him individually. Like right now, Wemby right now, we're in real time right now. We see Wemby's team, right?
If they go to the playoffs this year.
If they go to the championship this year, we're not going to say, well, God damn. I don't give a fuck if he got swept. We didn't expect the Spurs to be in the championship. We don't expect the Spurs to be in the championship to win.
Wemby
I'm about to say, Wemby's not LeBron.
Rashad, the Cavs were 50 and 32.
We're
The
talking
Cavs were 50 and 32
Yeah,
the
he
season
gave
they
him
went to the
7. When did he
finals.
give him 6? They won only 50 games.
They never had a 60-game.
Not when he went to the finals. Not when he went to the finals at 21 years old.
What was the 60?
Their first 60-win season was 2008-09. They lost to the Magic in the conference finals.
And the next one was?
They were 61-21, lost in the conference semis to the Celtics.
The man went
That's
to
the
the
one I was referring
The man went to the finals.
That's the one I was referring
The man went to the finals his second year in the NBA.
And then he pieced out.
I mean, his third year in the
That's the one I was
NBA. He went to the finals his third year in the NBA. 20 years old, man. Like,
Yeah,
if Wemby goes to the finals.
LeBron James, bro.
If Wemby goes to the finals, with this, we're talking about the team, not the player. The team. If Wemby takes the Spurs to the championship within the next 2 to 3 years, what happens there should be irrelevant. The fact that his talent turned over and became dominant that fast to get them there. He went to a bottom-feeding team, right? So when you go to a bottom-feeding team, it needs about, 6, 7 years?
Moving the goalposts now.
No, I'm not moving the goalposts.
Here we go. Let's shift
There's only a
around.
few people who came into the league and won a championship because of their team.
Versus that fast. We moved it from this to that fast. Now it depends on this team and all that.
I've been saying the same thing. You're saying something different.
Oh, you saying that?
You thought he won 60 games. You talking about when he's
61.
27.
I said 60, 62.
You said 62.
62.
He won 50.
I was referring to the Boston Celtics.
And I'm talking about the third. I'm talking about the year he got. You talking about the year he got swept. I'm talking about the year he gets swept. Why didn't he get
talking
credit?
about expectations.
Why didn't he get credit?
Expectations.
Why didn't he get credit
Just like
for
Brandon
getting that
said,
team there?
when he came in the league at 19, his expectations.
His personal.
Yes, means to take us to the promised land, chosen one. We got you. You're supposed to be the next greatest. Take us to the fucking promised land. Okay, first year didn't happen. Cool. Second year didn't happen. Third year, LeBron gave us what we thought he could give us. Thank you, Lord Jesus.
I mean, the hype was crazy.
That's not how it went. Okay.
I mean,
what the fuck are we talking about, bro?
I mean, there's no other basketball player that I've witnessed with that much hype.
So just as a basketball player,
coming in.
Wait. So just as a basketball player, the hype of women, if they make it to the championship next year, you're not gonna say, God damn, this motherfucker's that nice.
No, I'm not.
Or you're just gonna say, oh, you got swept, fuck
He's
him,
not
he sucks.
LeBron James.
It don't matter.
It does.
We know what his team looks like, and we know him. If he, are y'all serious?
No, it's not this. It just don't. I won't
Wemby,
feel
we
it.
was
Like
looking at Wemby since he was
LeBron.
14.
I mean,
like,
I was a
he
kid,
gonna
so
be that guy.
to me, looking at a high school kid doing that early, that's just different for me.
Yeah, man. LeBron
Like-
was doing this since
like
he was
Wemby is
14.
like, all
Brown's
right,
fourth season, I
like,
believe, when they went to the finals.
It's not the same, man. Bron just different coming in.
It's pressure. He had
100
all the
million,
pressure,
like,
all
He's
that.
different. His team, his team was still his team.
I ain't never heard
I know,
you say
but
team
what I'm
this
saying,
much.
it don't
you
matter
started
wherever
say
he
team
went.
a
It
lot.
just don't. I'm expecting greatness from LeBron, no matter
Because
wherever
the
he went.
players who were there were like, God damn, he turned that sorry ass team to that fast. That's crazy.
Nah, it ain't never been a that fast kind of conversation.
Because no one's ever done it that fast.
I don't know.
It ain't a conversation.
Because no one's ever done it.
No one cares about
Because
the speed
no
in
one's
which
ever
you do
done it.
No one cares about
I was just waiting on
the
him to
speed in
win a
which you do it.
championship.
Do it. Get it done.
No one's ever done it.
Get it done.
Like, I mean,
We don't care how fast
y'all
you
push
do
the
it.
wrong narrative.
We don't care how fast you do it.
Y'all push
You're
your
the one
personal-
talking about
y'all push your
speed,
personal
how
hate.
fast you do it.
Like, what I'm saying is you
who
push your
cares?
personal hate. Like push real, like hating someone and pushing a narrative that's because you hate them that's just wrong.
Or
dog.
pushing someone that don't supposed to be pushed is wrong too. Leave him where he at. Let him push himself. He don't need your help. He don't need your help. He don't need your help.
Well, let's shift.
Let him push himself.
I mean,
You ain't gotta push him, put
I
him
just
up
think he's the
there.
most hyped
And let him push
Let's
himself.
shift back to Cade Cunningham real quick before we move on to Mostly Fans. So the final NBA All-Star starter fan votes were released last week. Cunningham finished 7th amongst Eastern Conference guards. So as a reminder, fans account for 50% of the vote to decide the All-Star starters. Players in a media panel account for 25% each. So Gil, during a recent episode of Gil's Arena presented by Underdog, woof woof, you said that Cade should consider moving to a bigger market to truly allow his game to flourish. In so many words, just paraphrasing. So those comments got the attention of Pistons head coach J.B. Bickerstaff, who had this response.
I mean, I would just disagree. Kevin Durant was pretty good in Oklahoma City. Tim Duncan was pretty good in San Antonio. I mean, like, this day and age, the basketball travels, right? There's so many outlets, so many people following, cameras. The game is so big that, to me, I just disagree with that, right? There was a time where, you needed to be in New York or LA or Boston to be marketable or whatever it may be. But Detroit's won championships, with a certain style of play. And you'd be hard pressed to tell me, Chauncey Billups, Joe Dumars, Isaiah Thomas, Rasheed Wallace, Tayshaun Prince, Rip Hamlet, like I could go on and on, obviously, about those guys, that they needed to be somewhere else to get the job done. So I don't agree with it. And, I think there's a lot of facts behind that.
Did he name a fact behind it?
He pointed to some players who thrived in smaller markets.
What was my quote about his markability?
You said he has a big market type of game.
Has a
He needs to
big
be in a big
market
market
type
game
of-
to allow his game to flourish, I believe. Something along those lines.
And he said he disagrees.
He said he disagrees.
And he named who?
Kevin Durant.
Said he was pretty good in OKC, right? Okay. And then he named somebody else.
Who did he name, Gil?
Tim Duncan, right?
Named Tim Duncan, Spurs.
One of the best power forward ever, right?
Yeah.
And most people, when we talk top 5, they forget to bring them up, right? 'Cause you just forget about them, right? Chauncey Billups too, right? Now, I was with Chauncey Billups after he won a championship with Adidas, and Tim Duncan was already, a 3-4 time All-Star. I sold more shoes than they did. I was more popular than they are. We released another pair of shoes before the Hall of Fame Tim Duncan and the champion. So what he's saying is his opinion has nothing to do with the facts because the facts are still the facts, right? We have Donovan Mitchell doing his thing over there, right?
Yes, number one option.
No one talks about it, right? Right? No one talks about it. Shea is number 1 over there, right? No one buys his shoes. Right? He's in the fashion, he's in it. Can't sell no. Jokic is over where he's at. MVP, 3-time MVP. What shoes does he wear?
I believe
we don't know.
I know because
right? We do not know what shoes he wears. We don't know. No one is looking for him. No one cares. There is still,
Giannis.
There still is likability where your market is. It's actually still a thing. I get it, right? You want to push for your man because of who he is, but you take him and you put his 24, 25 in a bigger city, trust me, people will be talking about it.
New York?
It's still a thing. It's still a market. I'm sorry. Don't blame me for saying it. You got De'Aaron Fox over there in Sacramento playing the way he's playing. No recognition. You got a man down in Atlanta who's been averaging a double-double, 20 and 10, 27 and something. Nobody talks about it, right? So the market is still a market.
That's a fact.
Right? When you're doing your shoe contract, trust me, the percentages you're gonna get more bonuses being in a bigger market.
Mr. Sim.
New York, LA, Boston.
I'll say Golden State.
Yeah. So LA, New York, Boston, Chicago, San Francisco, DC,
would you say
Miami.
Would you say Toronto?
Dallas. Toronto has his own market. It's weird.
Still a billion people.
That's 8.
9.
Houston, Texas, like
you say because of Yao.
Okay, out of all them names you gave me, right? I'm thinking all the players that are on those teams. Philadelphia too. So you say, man, if he had more likability and markability in these big cities, more people would know about it. Sell more shoes and stuff, right? Big city. Boston. Jalen Brown's shoe not selling out.
Does he have a shoe?
Yeah, he has a shoe.
He just came out with one.
Jason Tatum's shoe not selling out. All right, let's go to another market. Miami. Big market?
Yeah.
Miami. So I'll just from 2022, but I'll read NBA market size rankings just on.
So they have a market size rating.
TV market size and metro population. So number 1, you got the Knicks, Nets.
Hold on. Knicks, Nets.
Number
Who on the
1.
Knicks?
Brooklyn.
Who's on the Knicks?
Jalen.
Biggest market.
Brown. Jalen
Brunson. Does he have a shoe?
No.
Is he marketable?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why is he being marketed?
Good podcast.
Is he being marketed like he's speaking of?
No.
Can we finish? Let me finish. Go ahead. Keep going.
When he plays well, the world don't know about it?
Nope.
Yeah.
No one cares. It's boring.
No. Last year was no. Last year it was crazy.
The same reason when Julius Randle thinks he about playing bad. The same reason everybody's calling Cat and praising Cat right now because of the market he's in.
Nope.
Cat in the MVP race.
Talking about.
No.
What are you talking about?
So Knicks, Nets is number 1. Lakers, Clippers market. LA market is 2. Chicago market 3. Philly market 4.
Who in Chicago selling?
They don't have no buyer.
Nobody. Okay. Who else?
Philly 4.
Who in Philly selling?
Is anybody buying Embiid?
Anybody buying them Maxi joints? All right, who else?
But Maxi is.
The Mavs are 5th.
Mavs are 5th. Who's buying Kyrie shoes?
Who has a big.
China.
Who's buying Luka shoes?
I don't even know if
All right,
Luka
those are
has
big markets. Keep going.
Luka have
more big markets. Nobody's being promoted.
I mean, they're buying Kyrie shit.
One's being promoted.
Nobody's on Toronto.
He's naming.
All right, go ahead. Who else?
Everybody
big
in
markets.
the top 5.
Big markets. Big markets.
Golden State.
They naming every
Steph
fucking
Curry.
body in vote.
Steph Curry got what? Under Armour. Who else on that team is doing selling anything or doing anything?
Curry brands on
That's it. Curry. Who else?
Atlanta's 8.
Atlanta. Trae Young. 8. Trae Young. Number 8. Biggest market in the NBA. Can't get nobody to watch him play.
Watching?
Big market.
Wait, watch
Big
play?
Big
He
market.
signed with Jordan Brand. Like, what are you talking about?
Is he selling?
He just had 3.
Is he selling?
3
Is he
shoes.
selling?
We don't know. We don't have.
We don't know. He was with Adidas, right?
Yeah.
Hey, did he sell anything?
Yeah.
I still got them bulky ass shits in my fucking closet.
Okay, now.
I ain't put them shits on in one motherfucking bit.
Trey, I wore your shoes. I enjoyed the Adidas shoes.
Huh?
I enjoyed your Adidas, Trey. If you have any excess.
All of a sudden, guys like Donovan Mitchell not marketable? We not watching? How?
Wait, Donovan.
Because your feed ain't on that feed.
Wait, Donovan Mitchell's market.
Ain't it about feed? Ain't it about what you're watching? Ain't it about what you like? It's called preference, right?
You said Donovan Mitchell
It's
is
your.
marketable?
Listen, can you get outside of your preference?
No, I just don't want to be inside yours.
You're reading it. This is not mine. Are you reading it or not?
I'm reading from the internet.
It's not mine. It's you're reading it, right?
Are you Googling?
Right, it's not my preference. You're reading the preference.
Wait, Donovan Mitchell is marketable in Cleveland?
Just you Googling.
Tatum All-Star voting. Him, Cat.
Oh. Is he on his phone?
Yeah.
Did I get on my phone?
That's why you're
okay.
That's why That's why you're wrong.
Okay.
That's why you say LeBron.
I just wish we didn't have phone.
That's why
if you didn't have no phone, we wouldn't know who was wrong or who was right.
You can say LeBron.
We wouldn't know who was wrong or who was right.
But I got my phone.
Because then it's
who sounds the best? I don't give a fuck about
who can debate.
I don't care about
debate.
It means nothing.
You know when they on the presidential debate, they say you can't use your phone.
I don't.
What you doing with your phone?
You get a notepad.
I don't care about
Go ahead though.
Okay, Jason Tatum, Carl Anthony's third now in votes. Okay. LaMelo's in front of Donovan Mitchell, Dame, and Jalen Brunson there. Okay. We got Lakers. You got Wemby. Okay.
Is he making any points, or you just naming?
I'm just naming the players, right? So Cade being in Detroit, playing the way he's playing, having 7 triple doubles. Where does that rank? No one knows.
Everyone knows.
Where does it rank?
You don't know.
Where does it rank?
You don't know.
You said everyone, so you meaning yourself?
No, I mean everybody who paid attention to the game. They know.
Do you pay attention?
Well, yeah.
So how many? What does he rank in triple doubles?
Don't care.
Okay. So that means
it's a useless stat.
Do you know? Do you know? Okay.
Where he ranked triple doubles this year?
Yeah. What is he ranking triple doubles? Cade.
Second? Is he second?
What you think?
Is he second?
Triple double.
Let's go.
You know how many?
All right. Hey, we got to break off of this. Okay. We got to break off of this.
So 9 people don't know. Okay. Exactly.
Damn, you niggas want to keep me OT. I ain't get no OT.
But if it was Luka, you know how many they got.
All right, guys. Breaking news.
Breaking news.
Miami Heat planning to suspend Jimmy Butler for 2 games. He missed the team flight on Wednesday. Was planning to join the team later on tonight.
Oh, that's over.
So he's keeping him home from his 2-game road trip. What do you guys think about the Heat suspending Jimmy again?
2-game suspension. Missed the plane on Wednesday. Was planning to.
It's a wrap. They better figure something out. I mean,
you don't get your way. That's how you gonna act.
But the problem the problem is there's a fine already. There's already a penalty for being late and missing the flight. There's already a fine for that.
They changed it. In real time.
I mean, I don't know their rules.
Our rule book changed overnight.
I mean, so he missed the flight, and then he met them there at night.
He said he was going to meet them.
Yeah, so you get fined for missing the flight. You already, I missed the bus. I get fined for that.
Still doing the same
But what
thing.
I'm saying is,
It's like going to school and you keep, they suspend you and then you come, all right.
Yep,
So you
do it again.
All right, come on, man. All right, bet. All right, well, go ahead.
Yep.
Attention again.
Yep.
All right, now go home.
In school.
It's like
out
school, bro.
Yep.
It's just school. Like, you know what you're doing.
So the
Let's be honest. You know when you want to come in here and be an asshole, you know what you're doing.
Facts.
Play the Bucks.
That's I don't care.
Everybody know you on asshole shit right now.
Heat are at the Bucks on Thursday. So does it make it any different that it was a flight to Milwaukee? Does that change your opinion at all?
I mean, maybe not going because that's where he finna end up.
He was bringing the moving vans.
But remember I said that earlier. I said all they're gonna do is just try to figure out how to find him. That's all this is gonna be about. Try to figure out little ways to fucking just find him because right, oh, your short's too big. 2-game suspension. Right? Oh, he yelled, he didn't look at the game tape while we was all watching film. He was late to the film.
I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that. He could easily just stay under the radar, put your head down, be at the meetings, don't say nothing, walk through everything.
Yeah.
And you ain't got to be no distraction. You being a distraction, bro.
Okay, but what we know when someone's trying to be an asshole, right? If the plane is supposed to leave at 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
Right, and it's 3:05, right? But the plane left at 2:50. Right? 2:50 because they want to prove a point. I mean,
I doubt that's what happened.
It's just not a good look, man.
For sure.
Like for me, because I'm a fan.
It's not a good look for Miami to do this.
It's not a good look for
You're
Jimmy
trying to get
either,
rid
though,
of the product.
But it's not.
You're trying to get rid of the product, aren't you?
Nope.
You're helping the other teams out. The more you keep doing it, the more no one has to give up their assets for.
But they're going to, though, because they know
I
what
don't
Jimmy can
have
bring.
to.
But we know what he can bring to the table.
But I
so
don't have to. It's this. The black cloud is over your organization.
Because?
You're telling us you don't like your girl.
No. Why?
What makes me want to take
Why
her
is the
from
black cloud here?
I don't give a fuck why it's there.
What
You want to get rid of her, right?
But this black cloud came from somewhere.
But what I'm saying is
it came from somewhere.
But if you keep telling me what's wrong with it, why do I gotta buy it for the price you asking for?
Because you still know what it's gonna do.
Imagine you want me to talk to this girl right here. You want to get rid of her, but you're telling me everything she's doing wrong.
She don't
she
care
cheats
though.
every
But
Tuesday.
look, she ready to
can't
run.
cook. She smells. She does this.
Hey.
She calls the police. What?
She ready to come right to
But you could be lying because you don't want me to do it.
But it's public.
Because once I get her, she gonna be cooking.
What I'm saying is
she gonna be.
But you're trying to sell me on a product, but you're publicly embarrassing it.
No, because she want to be with you so bad, she's ready to just do it for free. That's how bad it is. She like, man, I'm going to go over here and show him I'm cheating. I'm going to just show him I'm not fucking with him. And then he going to kick your ass out on the street.
Okay, cool. Once you kick her out on the street, I'm going to pick her up for the pennies on the dollar.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. It's pennies on a dollar. So don't get mad when I'm giving you pennies on the dollar.
We just glad we got rid of her.
You're asking for $20.
We just glad we got rid of her. We just glad we got rid of her. That's all we want.
Both parties gonna win at the end of the day. Regardless if they get rid of him, I still think both parties gonna win. Like Jimmy gonna get out of it. It's just
once she out the house.
Hey man, we gonna play this
good
game.
in here again.
But
the house feel good again.
But you're asking for
everything.
But you're asking for $20. And I'm giving you $1. I'm giving you $1.50.
But you know he's not.
We ain't got to deal with this headache no more.
But that's all you're.
I'm getting my $20 back. I'm gonna get my $20 back regardless. That dollar is cool. We'll work with this. We can build on a dollar. Shit, I flip a dollar anytime. We don't give a fuck about that. Get this out of here. Get this out my face, please. We will work with this dollar.
I'm asking somebody what their rule is on missing if you missed the flight.
Yeah, but you know, Pat rules is different. Pat's standing on business, and I like it. At the same time, and I like Jimmy, but I just like, man, like you need GMs like this. This is why he's still there. Because if not, it's gonna get out of control. Trust me.
Yep.
You're gonna have somebody else coming up in there thinking that, you know, I'll run this because I went to the finals. Man, listen, you didn't.
A few grand.
That's probably more.
Missing the flight is a few grand.
From Miami?
From another team.
Okay.
No, from another team. We don't know Miami's though. Everybody got different rules, man.
How did I guess you was gonna do that?
I don't.
I mean, I'm just saying, everybody got different rules.
Give LeBron his cookies back.
But I'm trying to figure out like that there should be.
But come on, Gil. Like if you keep fucking up and you keep doing stuff and you keep adding on to the problem, like what do you think is gonna happen? So what? I'm gonna just keep? No, man, we're gonna add more to this. Like you keep testing me.
Okay,
like you think I'm a joke.
So what I'm saying is,
I'm Pat fucking Riley. This is my shit.
But that becomes your ego, not rules.
What?
Right, and so this is your ego too.
These are my rules.
Right, and this is your ego too.
But then let's see it in the rule book. Because I guarantee you, the rule book says a fine on claim. If you miss something, there's a fine.
You said rule book?
There's a rule. We have rule books.
I am the rule book.
There we go again.
I'm Pat Riley. I'm the rule book.
When you late to practice,
it was a rule.
Fine, right? If you're late to the bus, right? There's a fine. There's a fine, a couple grand to miss something or be late to something.
Yeah.
Right? You missed the fucking bus. Fine, bring your ass to the game.
I missed the bus.
Right,
that is something.
I mean, yeah, we did. I mean, but I don't know. But I mean, Milwaukee, yes. I don't know though. I don't know other teams.
So that would mean if I'm willing to take a fine for a missed flight, I can miss the flight every single game, and it'll be okay because I could just pay the flight.
Miss the game or miss the flight to that city?
Either one.
No, it's not either one. I'm not missing the game.
What's the fine for missing the game? It's a fine, right?
Fine for missing a game.
Okay, so it's a fine for missing the bus, right?
Yeah, missing the bus.
And then missing the flight,
Being late,
right?
yes.
Missing the flight, right? So whatever that fine is, if I can get away with that shit just by paying a fine, I would be late every fucking game. Do you think I want to have that fucking shit as my organization and just be like, oh, I just pay $500 and be late to my shit? Are you fucking crazy?
Do you think he should have got suspended for that though?
It's your rule.
Listen, my rule says if you're late once, you're late twice, pay the fine. Cool, yeah, we get it. But if you're doing this in the middle of us battling back and forth over a power struggle, you think that I'm gonna accept this type of shit? No. I don't give a fuck about no rule book.
So
my
then
shit.
So now,
becomes
now just suspend him for missing. So
He's already just got suspended. This is an add-on. Jimmy not being smart. You just got suspended, you just came back. Play it clean.
are they? So they're just flying to the city. So he was gonna meet them in the city.
He's late.
Flying to Milwaukee. Milwaukee, as it's also known.
Missed the flight.
Missed the flight. I imagine he was going to take his own flight and meet y'all there later. I'm going to be there.
I mean,
After wearing sun shoes.
I mean, everybody know though. Like, I mean, anybody playing in the NBA, you know, like when you start trying to play games with the organization, they're gonna play with you too. Like,
so we asked the chat, is this the right move for the Miami Heat to suspend Jimmy? 66% said no. So the chat don't think he should be suspended for missing the team flight. Gil, you say just give him the fine.
it's just tough because it's so much stuff building up, and they got to stand on business.
Are those peanut M&Ms in there?
I get both sides though.
What you got in there? Milk
This for the giveaway, man.
Okay.
Everybody that participate, you know.
Okay.
I get both sides.
Got
We
some
come
snacks?
back, you know what I'm saying? We come back, I get to pick the winners.
Okay, I thought that was...
Winner.
We were doing our own lottery.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay, turn up.
I thought it
They
was
want them
bingo.
tickets, I'm trying to tell them.
I thought it was bingo.
Bingo.
I thought we was going to Sacramento.
So we will have more on this
Find somebody
on
mama
Gil's
and
Arena
bingo.
tomorrow. We will monitor the situation, see how it's going. Let's move quickly to MostlyFans, presented by Underdog. Want to make sure somebody get their bread. In the meantime, in between time, download the app, use promo code Gil, get $1,000 in bonus cash plus a special pick'em. So we got one question for you guys from Underdog user, Yup in my gray tee. That is his name.
Yuck in my great.
Yup in my gray tee. What's the brokest thing y'all still do? His examples were eating ramen noodles, sneaking food into the movies. What is the brokest thing y'all still do?
You said the brokest thing?
What's the brokest thing y'all still do?
I mean, spending money on anything ain't broke.
I got 2 coffee machines, and I drive to the 76 station. Oh yeah, the Arco station to buy $1 coffee at 4:30 every morning.
That's fine.
That is
because it's $1. Everyone else is $5.
But
I drive about 5 miles for $1 coffee.
But you
every
have
morning.
2 coffee machines literally located on this property. Our staff uses one of them.
I can't turn down a great ass price. $1.
$1 for some gas station coffee instead of going to Starbucks and in the other coffee.
If anybody drink coffee, was it Lassen or was it Lassen and Del Soto? Or right before Lassen?
Yeah, you go all the way to.
Yes, it's $1 coffee. $1.
The gas you're spending though.
It don't matter. I don't see the gas spending money. I see that $1. I just need to take out my pocket. So I'm sitting there. $1. Trust me.
That brother starving.
Yeah, that brother starving.
Wife upstairs be like, what? I can make you coffee. But it only costs $1.
It only costs $1.
It costs $1.
So, Mr. B, brokest thing you still do?
Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Peanut butter?
Oh, what?
Huh?
Is it
The one that's mixed.
The goober?
The one that's mixed.
Oh my God, that's fire.
Food for less.
Hey, whoever made that.
They got a food. Yeah, the
Whoever
one
made
that
you
cut
better
mixed.
be a
Woo!
billionaire.
Hell yeah, you gotta save money. Get the one that's together.
What?
With the wheat bread. Food for less too.
Just mix
They got
it.
the
You ain't
ramen
got your parents ain't got to spank you because you did the peanut butter and then you went and put it into the jelly. Now I got peanut butter.
Yeah.
Like the fuck I'm getting a spanking for when you gonna use both any fucking way? That's crazy. Random ass whoopings for no reason.
Yeah. So, peanut butter. Yeah. Peanut
Mr.
butter,
Cemetery
He
Lady,
should be arrested for that.
brokest thing you still do?
I can't relate.
Huh?
I've moved up.
Okay.
I put all those habits in the past. I put all the bad habits in the past. I said, no. We go hang with the white people today. We not gonna be on this broke shit.
No, y'all didn't ask, but the brokest thing I still do is stay at Courtyard Marriott. Shout out to Marriott and the Bonvoy family for getting these points up. Courtyard, not a high-level Marriott, but nonetheless, it's the Courtyard.
Come on now.
It's the Courtyard.
NBA ticket giveaway. Let's go, baby.
We got it, but we appreciate y'all sticking with us. We had that Jimmy Butler news. We had to go a little long today.
Still wear white beaters?
Yes. That's not broke though. That's a must. That's a must. Now you gotta get the beaters, bro.
From Target?
Yes, from Target.
Those are now known as wife and
You get like 10 packs for the extra
that's
pack.
normal?
Yes, normal. I was just there this morning, man. I was just there.
Those are now known as wife encouragers guild. This is 2020.
When it comes to food, I can't relate to some of the broke food. You know what I mean?
Just tank top.
I do the broke food.
But-
Pancake and a sausage on the stick.
This has been another
Chicken sandwiches?
episode
Like, yeah, I'm
of
good.
Gills Arena presented by Underdog. Whoa, whoa! We will see y'all tomorrow.
Sugar and white rice.